Everybody all right? Woo, good to be in the land of the living. Could have been somewhere else, but he saw fit to keep me here. One more again. Isn't that right? Didn't have to do it, but it done it again. Isn't that right? The more the older you get, the more you start to really appreciate, being here. Somebody ain't here. I ain't talking about in the building. Somebody not on the planet of living. But it saw fit to spare our Kai, didn't it? Yes, sir. We come in appreciating him. Should appreciate him, shouldn't you? Isn't that right? Have you somewhere stretched out in the hospital room? Have you somewhere critical condition, tubes running in your body, on life support, oxygen, something, anything. But I appreciate. I don't know what tomorrow brings, but I'm appreciative for the union. Isn't that right? Wild opportunity while I got a chance. Y'all saw the text I sent that morning. I forgot who sent that. I think it was Rod or somebody sent it about the coronavirus, how it done changed the dynamics on the dollar. Right. I told y'all everything about economics. White people been using disease. That's how they kill the Indians. Wiped them out with putting in a small pox inside the blankets. They wiped us out with putting VD and other venereal diseases in the projects. White people been using disease. They've been using disease. This ain't nothing new. Isn't that right? Tuskegee experiment, crack cocaine, alcoholism, all them diseases. They'll tell you alcoholism is a disease. They'll tell you, they won't answer me. How is alcoholism a disease? They let you know white people know more than we do. We thought it was just a drink. Everything they given us have been used to take us out and destroy. That's why we got to become wiser now. Isn't that right? Again, y'all know what I'm going to tell you. We got to be proponents to establish and regulate and to dictate our own way. We cannot keep surviving. There's no way for us to survive intermixing. You got to think about this. If these people can destroy nations that are not connected to them, what can they do to nations that's under them? We don't even recognize, you never hear nobody get up and recognize us as a nation. They always say a people, you need to be a nation. A nation can be governed. All right? They don't come to the table saying they're the United People. They say the United Nation. When they go, they tell you the name of their place ain't no United People. They say we the United States of America. They let you know that's why we got to be, we're a nation. Until we start recognizing ourselves as a nation, start carrying ourselves as a nation, nobody's ever going to respect the people. That makes sense. Nobody respect no people. You don't get any conglomerate of national put them together. Nobody got to recognize them. Not until you have a defense, not until you have funding, not until you can dictate. That's the only way people are going to wind up respecting you. You got to have weapons. Everybody sitting at that table got weapons. They got weapons, they got money. They got power and authority. That's the only way white people are going to respect you. Y'all go look at the cowboy days, how many people went around without their guns. When they had no gun, they was in the field plowing. Anytime they holler, Pa, he'll run, Billy Joe, fetch my gun, didn't it? How they did it, somebody rolled across their property. They went fetch, they said, fetch my gun, didn't it? How I'm going to tell you get off my property, you ain't got no gun? They said, you get yourself here off this here property if I load you up full of buckshot. That's how they did it. Go see if they got border patrol with no guns. How you gonna stop people from crossing over into your country without guns? Everything they taking from you, everything they don't want you to have is what they got. Go see if they trying to de-escalate police officers and federal bureau and trying to and de-weaponize them. They trying to take your guns, your weapon from you. Because they know that's going to keep you from being a nation. You'll start formulating stuff for yourself. You'll start looking at what you can control and dictate. If you don't have no gun, you just running your mouth. Y'all know it. I'm just telling you. Somebody jump off and take your car, what you going to do, have a conversation with them? What do you have to get a man or woman to change their mind about leaving your car? Or keep them from robbing you? Your mouth, your conversation? No, you got to have a defense. That's what they got. Hello? Just like the police, they put them lights. You think them lights make people stop? And the fact if you don't, I'll shoot you. So you pull over and start showing your hands. Isn't that right? Hello? Why you can't have none of this authority? Is that an air conditioner on? Somebody says, you hot. They just get close to your wedding. They probably a diabetes. How many of y'all think might be a diabetes? It could be a little bit. Yeah, he said think it's diabetes too. Racey had to get it down. He said, he ain't going to pull that junk come wedding night, is it? All right, you're going to be looking at it right around. I'm just making sure, And then says, trying to get him. He better make sure you be ready in that run. When are we going to do something? Before we can move forward. When are we going to do something? I agree with that. Start today. I don't know what y'all trying to do. I teach, I get the book, we'll get out here. But what y'all trying to do when we finish with this? All right, I mean, gotta make something. I mean, we'll make something happen. Okay, we're gonna go through, we're gonna pull the board out, we're gonna read some stuff in the book, we get through, and then we're gonna do what? What we've been doing? You got the same plan. Wait the sun go down, then get ready to go to work. Right. Some of y'all go to work night, some of y'all go to work Sunday, the rest of you be at work by Monday. By Wednesday, you'll be right back broke, in the hole again, calling, borrowing, broke down, ain't got nothing, ain't nothing changed. Get back here to Shabbat night, right back through the same scenario. It don't make sense. I'm looking to be empowered. Hello? I don't know. So. That's how it work out. That's how it work out. I don't know. These people different. I don't know. Y'all are kind of different breed. Maybe y'all go back to Jesus. Cause I look like Jesus kind of held you better. Can you imagine how on fire you were for something that was completely opposite of true? Y'all get some more information to sit down and consider, look at now, and really, I mean, nobody can fool you now. They should be able to fool y'all now. I mean, there's a lot of things you can question, you can look into, and then you got a freedom of understanding. You know what I'm saying? Not just freedom to do, but of understanding. You can look at something. Like I was able to just show y'all that it makes absolutely no sense that was just 3 names on the tube. Not my speculation, not what I'm thinking, just to show you it makes no sense. Not to have everybody there and you only got 3 languages on top of the tube. But then when a white man showed it to you, he showed it to you a man on a stick, and he just put Jesus Christ on there. And you know that couldn't have been there, and you bought it. How many of y'all seen a little figurine statue with a white little figure, and then it had Jesus on top of Jesus Christ? That wasn't even the name. You know that don't make sense. And that's only one. And you read the book, told you it was 3. And they were actually believed to be about 70. So what did that tell you about what you believe? That's a lot. People, a lot of stuff you believe, it ain't even true. But see, why you had to have somebody really kind of get you and kind of lead you through and bring you through? Because it's too easy when you learn stuff for you to get off. For you know, hey, you know what thing about ain't nothing right. Really, what's right is whatever you think, man. He ain't never had a man to go and govern himself. You know, they have a teacher, they tell you to see, it was 6 dispensations. In the garden, they had innocence. After they committed sin, you had conscience. Then after that, you had human government. Then you start moving to the law. Then you start looking at the promise. Then you start running to the law. You run 6 dispensations. See, when Yahuwah come back, they say, God, they're going to be the 7th dispensation. You are a complete idiot. Right. But you know why you about that? Because somebody told it to us with a degree. Yep. They said they was a preacher. They said they had the Holy Ghost, and you were trying to get a ghost to get in you. And now you trying to see something that's completely opposite of what he told you. And then you sitting around letting somebody tell you something that's a part of the same cycle that's messed you up. So it's only natural for you to accept everything they tell you. When I tell you something, I say, well, let's get the board out, let's look at it. Let's put up on the film, let's pull up the strip, let's look at it. Because no more should anybody be sitting around just telling you something, making a fool out of you. At the same time, the dangerous part about what you guys all learn is that y'all will get your own way. You can't have your own way. You can't. So what you learn and what you get now, there's still an order. So what we're trying to do is deliver us from a bondage. Because actually in Christianity, they had a bondage. Christianity is a religion that's actually is doomed for failure for the so-called Negro. You can't make it with Christianity. You'll never make the obligated expectation they're going to give you from the premise of Jesus Christ. You won't make it. You'll lie to yourself, but you won't make it. You'll do a lot of antics. There's a lot of people here that tell you, oh, Christian, I've been in. You wasn't nothing. Yeah. You wasn't nothing. Just tell the truth. That's right. You wasn't nothing. Lying, cheating. You were flim-flamming. I'm talking about against your own religion. You were lying to yourself. You know good when people know Christianity just it's falsism. Yep. So now we're getting down to people learning the truth. So if you're honest, you'll come to it. And if you're honest, you'll line up to it and look at it. This is the only way to come. Just be honest about it. When you be honest about it, then you start making the correct measure so you make sure you make it in. That's me. I'm being honest about it. I'm looking to make it in. Y'all got it? Can't make it in living, no lie. Can't be no kazar. Y'all got it? So we started looking at the book, started to examine what everybody done told us, and see what's really a mot. At the end of the day, whatever you've done before, we can't change that. We can change what you do today. All we do is change what you do today. I mean, listen, it's too easy with these religion to get people out here and get people hoping in something, start just believing nobody perfect and all this other good stuff we started doing. But this is the problem become when we started measuring perfect. We started measuring perfect based off of the ideology of people that in prison. You'll never make that standard. Perfect for us is whatever he told us to do, that we don't go against it. That's perfect. I don't know where you can find no condemnation at. If he hadn't put a law against it and you hadn't violated a law that he had established, that's perfect. Now, if you want to go by somebody else's ideology, what they call perfect here, perfect means you don't do nothing wrong. I missed a red light. I thought it was green. So now ain't perfect? That's by his standard. I took a test. I got 98 out of 100. So now ain't perfect? That ain't all of him standard. All of him gave us 613 laws. If I don't violate any of them, if you find me doing something here don't condemn it, then that's going to be perfect. Hello? Abraham was perfect. Yes, sir. And killed somebody. That's right. Hello? Yes, sir. What did the Torah say you should do? That wasn't talking about nobody else. That wasn't talking about other nations. That was talking about us among us. He could have never told you that and then told him to go out and take nobody out. See, they took that. You know, you're going to hell. You killed somebody. He was talking about us. Hello? A lot of stuff they told they messed up. Think about it. White people, when they gave us thou shalt not kill, it automatically meant you weren't supposed to kill nobody. Mainly them. They told that to slaves, because I got to turn my back on you, boy. What can stop this hypothetical? You know, this boy from killing me? The fear of, you know what God said. That thou shalt not kill. How you think these white people are able to keep their money? You have a property with 200 Negroes. It's just you, your flat-chested wife, and your 2 kids. Your shotgun. 2 or 3 more other masters you got over the slave. You think they're going to hold 200 niggas down? It's the fear and the psychosis of that God was going to do something to you. Thou shalt not steal. That was talking about from one another. That's right. That's right. And the book said they don't despise a thief. He steal? To do what? Satisfy him the flesh. How is that going to work when your law to the Torah said thou shalt not steal? All the things he gave. Thou shalt not covet your friend. How would these sinners be my friend? That's a rare. How would these crackers be your friend? You don't even live in their neighborhood. They used it on you. Now I got you. That would keep you from looking at my white woman, stealing any beans or pit. Her uncle still sharecropping. Put the camera. Her uncle sharecropping. Listen, her uncle set out and about 900,000 acres of peas he done laid out. He comes and give Bear a cup of beans. Bill him voyage for you him and him. Y'all take it him. I'm gonna tell Mr. Billy him. Them peas come out my share. The man ran. You think that cracker count beans? 900,000 acres, and I'm counting a cup of beans. The man, but you know what though? And it's funny to agree. But you think about it. It's what he gave us as a Christian. All slaves were Christian. If he didn't tell that, then God was gonna do something to him. God wasn't doing nothing to them when they came and stole you from where you was at. God wasn't going to do nothing when he was looking at your wife and your minor daughter behind and took her and laid with her. Yep. Right. Thou shalt not commit adultery, because that was master's wife. And the Bible teach you about committing adultery, but he would leave his wife and come sleep with your wife and your daughter. See, all of the fears he get, because he knew your book better than you. Everything that he told you to do was that you weren't supposed to do it among one another. That's right. That's why he could do it to you. That's right. 10 Commandments, the biggest cycle they make a fool out of niggas. Because in their mind they think they know something you don't know. It don't make sense. How you gonna justify the killings we done if it was you weren't supposed to kill anybody? You can't be that stupid. You can't be that stupid. Are y'all serious? Are you serious? Listen, that's why I try to. Y'all go back to Christianity. Call me later. Call me when y'all get serious. See, if white people, they know I'm teaching you the way I'm teaching you like this. This is a threat to their. This is a threat to their security. The fact that now you drop that mental fear you had of them. How you look? They realize now you don't give a flying flip. Your first thing is preservation. It was preservation for you. How we didn't cover it? We covered other people's land. When we went up and we saw we wanted to take it. Before we got there, when we went, he had to stop us and tell us not to take it. We like, you're straight right here. He said, no, don't take it. No, I ain't gave you that one. Oh, we were going to kill him. Everybody we went through, we were killing. We walked through, we like, man, listen, nigga don't feel like going that far. I'm good with this right here. Like, no. He like, cut him out. What y'all? They don't want them out. See how he did. He turned around. Everything that you were not supposed to do to each other, you did it to each other. You didn't do it to him. You know how we say, we'll fight, kill each other. My mom would tell me, y'all fight like that. Go fight them folks in the street. You never fight them folks like you do out there. You never go and do the damage to them people. All the gangs in California, weak. From the Mexico. Why they ain't with it? Everybody know the money in Beverly Hills. Everybody know where to go. They're not going to them banks. When you see these gangs go rob banks? Won't do it. They terrorize people with no guns, with no power, hard-working, broke people. They don't want to go to a military base and fight them. Guns, grenades, and tanks, and missile launchers. You bad, right? Right. They ain't stupid. Because these people are all employed by your government. How hard is it to stop them? Let me see. Everybody in the gang got on red. I can't find none of these people. Everybody got on blue. With a bandana, tied around and got crook on the hand. They can walk like this here. I don't know who that is. Seriously? They'll leave these people to put fear on you because now you know what you'll do. You'll come and ask me to help you. That's how they get, listen. Part of how they keep you looking at them and believing in them is they keep people in your neighborhood to terrorize you. Listen, everybody know Beverly Hills, California got money. But won't they go stare up here and let them all start here trying to get a dime? What you trying to get, a gram? Trying to get an ounce? Because this not working here. You can do that in poor neighborhoods. Right. Everything they're going to let bad happen going to happen in your neighborhood. Ain't going to happen there. Those people ride from Beverly Hills, ride from Buckhead, ride from these other places to come down and buy drugs and go back home. Where they say, these people don't know no better. You think the police don't know that? Yes, sir. When they stop, that's why they let them go. That's why they let them prostitute in your neighborhood. Yep. That's right. That's why they put this stuff. They let it happen in your neighborhood because you're not smart enough to think about it. You can control your neighborhood. Yep. We used to control them before. Yeah, that's right. Hello? Yeah. Listen, one time, probably the largest movement we had down here that never got a lot of public attention or got the public media was a bat patrol they had down here. When our kids were getting kidnapped and missing murder, like y'all not from Atlanta, when they were missing murder kids happened down here, the black men here in Atlanta got together and started patrolling the street. No police. They told them they were the police. They said kidnapping our kids. They hit the street. They had a gun head back. This a bat patrol. We catch these white boys in our neighborhood getting our kids, we're going to beat them. We're going to take care of ourselves. See how that diminished. See, now we got a whole new generation they brought in. Rap got them all. The drug situation came in, got a lot of our people off. Drugs was something actually older people were doing. Young people weren't doing drugs at first. That was something older people were doing. People came back from Vietnam, they let them boys get hooked on drugs. They got on opium when they got over there. When the boys got from opium, they got back over here, they couldn't get them, they got them on heroin. Most of these people, y'all don't know no better. That heroin did a lot of damage to us in the early 70s. They brought them back, they started self-medicating. They tried to do marijuana, hallucinogen, trying to bring them down from the PST. They tried to get the government gave them drugs that didn't work for them, so they kept them on the drug. And we lost a lot of Vietnam era. A lot of them gone. A lot of them, them most of the people down in the VA. Yeah, right. That's right. That's what they do with you. Everybody you're supposed. They got a movie called, what's it, the Expendables. Isn't that right? They can leave you unaccountable for you, whatever. They've been had these people. Every time you're expendable. You're expendable. That's what you for. That's what you for. Use you, show you, act like we for you. We don't leave you. Then when it get time, we leave you. And we act like we didn't even know you were down. For the better of the country. Why you don't have that kind of mindset when it come down to your people? Hello? Why we don't have that for our own nation? Why we don't have a group of people, conglomerate of people that will be willing to sacrifice for the betterment of their own nation? Since you're not a nation, it's just natural you'll try to connect to one. Blacks will try to add white, they'll try to add Oriental, they'll try to add anyway, because we don't have any real identity. So people don't have any reason to associate themselves with us. What do you get for saying you black? Nothing. You don't really have no benefits. There's really no glory until you can be recognized as a nation as somebody that can protect and somebody that can distribute. All right? Hello? Yep. Are y'all all right? Y'all just like coming to a building sitting around looking stupid? Y'all don't want no reality looking at. If anything's going to change, we have to make it happen. That's why you guys are being taught so we can break and give you a freedom. Give you your liberties. You don't have any liberties in America? Y'all not serious. Y'all not serious. Guess we'll move on. We'll try to go. I don't know. What y'all trying to do? Y'all tell me what y'all trying to do if I had to move on. What y'all trying to do? What they trying to do, live for free? That's the only way we're going to make it. That's the only way we're going to make it. Anything you got to do, you got to go to white people. White people got to give you paper, documents for it. They got to sign off on it. They caught something wrong until they decided right, then they got paperwork saying, now I see it right. How did it become right because he said it? How did it become wrong because he said it? Huh? How did it become a law because he established? How did the law become disannulled because he disannulled it? That lets you know he can create whatever factions or fears he wants. And all he had to do is say something in law, you yourselves are defending for him. You yourselves will fight and turn your own people in for it. Because that's what he told you. He know you don't know. All you know is what he told you. All you know is what he let you know. That don't even scare you, does it? Many people he'll let die go to prison. Even with alcoholics. You know how many people die from prohibition? How many people were killed, put in prison, were shot and gunned down? And you can go buy liquor and beer from a drugstore today. That's right. These people, could you imagine when you were going on to tell you that you would be able to go to a drugstore and buy beer and liquor from a drug when you was a kid? Never happened. Nobody even thought about stuff like that. White people did. Yeah. White people did. It won't be long he'll give you cocaine. He'll tell some medicine too. Yeah. He'll come back. As long as he can control the first thing is to get out from an illegal fashion where he can make his money. And then he create entities from that. Right. He puts it on the street and you will cry for him to create entities to come in and new different sources to come in and fight to combat it. And they'll make your money from rehab that'll sell you on just like Christianity is whatever your higher power will. Ask anybody come out of rehab. They don't never use God. They tell you it'll be whatever you call it, whatever you want to use. Make a fool out of it because they know you're doomed for failure. How you going to come out of something with something that's not real? Got a point. Eventually they know you're going to crash. More people come out of rehab come out smoking. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Smoking like a chain. Yep. Isn't that right? Because they hit it right back. They already know it's a revolving circle. Our people had no real help. You can't think of a help they ever gave you. Everything they gave, they take it back from after they infected you and take it. I remember the blocks of cheese. We talked about it before. Where them cheese blocks went to? Best grilled cheese you ever ate in your life. Block of cheese, you get like that one and cut that thing down. Man, you can't, they ain't never made no cheese like that before in their life. It gone. Where all that cheese went? They did the damage. See, poor people are open and prone to accept anything. Poor people just like AIDS victims. You don't have a defense. If you poor, you have AIDS. You have a deficiency. That's the purpose of letting you poor people open and prone for anything. Poor people. That's why you keep them. That's why you need them. They easily be led. They're always looking for some cure for it. And the cure you're going to give you, the person that's supposed to be the cure is the same person that's infected you. That's your problem. So I try to come in and give you a different cure. Isn't that right? With intelligence. First we got to learn so we'll know. Then we got to do differently. Y'all not willing to do that, are you? All right, well, we'll just go through the steps again with you. I assure you I'm here every day I'm working. Every day I'm working. Y'all got me? Every day. There's not a day I'm not working. I'm not plotting and I'm not planning. You guys just keep doing what you're doing. You should be very unsuccessful after a while. Because nothing's going to happen for us until we change it. Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing I pray about him to do for me for nothing. Everything I need is just the strength and ability. I do it myself like Caleb did. I be well able to do it. Y'all hear me? You got to do it. Stop looking to blame everybody else. Accountability. Accountability. Don't you know, listen, some of us going to have to die. That's not just anywhere. Anytime something's going to be done, listen, there's going to be a sacrifice. You can't do nothing without a sacrifice. Absolutely nothing. Casually go get rich. It's going to be a sacrifice. You got to go without something. You got to be willing to suffer something. That's the difference. Wow. Life makes a fool out of a lot of people. They just wait. You know, it's piss poor to sit around and wait on the income tax check. What have you been doing all this time before income tax check? You know that what poor people thinking? Yeah. I'm talking about when my income tax come in July. So what am I planning on doing from July all the way back around to February, March? Right. Borrow and indebt myself on a plan of hoping when that come back around, I'm going to be straight. I'm going to be straight. I'm going to owe that out and I'm going to be around with the same scenario the next time. Until you start changing what you're doing before it's too late. Don't you know these people already got people hooked on income tax? You can't do nothing till income tax come. That's a piss poor life. Your whole life just dedicated or preservated on income tax. Yep. All year, that's all you waiting on? To be as poor and broke as you can so he can come back and give you something he's going to tax you for and take again and you're going to owe out from what you borrow or what you've indebted yourself into? You ain't learned the trick yet. None of these church or religious organizations trying to teach our people nothing. That they keep letting you go through this same cycle every year. It's kind of like the book told you about the Torah. But if it had worked, then it should have ceased to been offered. Why you think every year they let them come back to income tax? Because it's just like when we had sacrificing for sin. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, people. Just like waiting every year to go and confess all of your kata, it doesn't work. You need something to keep you from. You know what rich people don't do? Try to work less and earn less so they pay less. Right? Rich people try to earn more and they put a system in place or put politicians in place that cut their tax debt. The nigger has not learned this yet. Rich people don't sit around and say, oh, let me start working. I better do too much. Because they have to claim too much of my taxes. And then they take too much of my taxes. No, let me get people elected who will come in and pass laws that will cut my taxes and will put the higher debt on the people that make less. Yep. Why the nigga ain't had nobody teach him that? Why is the nigga trying to only make so much so he don't pay so much? Which means you never leaving your cycle. You never leaving. Here you are just like they were in the wilderness in Vermont for 40 years in a circle. And you wonder why your life hadn't changed. It's because of your thinking. They put you in derision, and that's your thinking. Make less so you pay less so you be less, and you get more. This is stupid. Nobody tell them that. Nobody tell them that. Nobody ain't taught y'all this? Nobody ain't taught y'all? Nobody tell you the truth, huh? Just go hope and pray. You just think I believe just come walk in here and just pray. That's going to be all my answers. Educate. I got to become educated. I got to believe the system. I got to follow the plan. He doesn't have a plan when he want me to be as broke as I can be, as dumb as I can be, as stupid as I can be, and begging as I can be. Robert Daoud said he once was young, but now he was. Yeah, he'd never seen the Sadiq for saying, nor his seed. I couldn't imagine going to apply for this man's welfare. It's because they put an assertive effort. there's an effort put behind it. When you do what you're supposed to do, there's a plan put in place. You know, when Abraham came back, they wanted to give him some stuff too. He said he wouldn't take it much as a shoe latchet. Lest the crackers say they made him rich. We know they weren't white, but I use cracker for some. He said, I wouldn't take it much as a shoelace from you. A strap lace. He lets you say you made Abraham rich. What did they tell you about our people, the mindset he had? You come out from your Abba's house, your family, you get out here and you still realize, if I let these people give me something, it's going to hurt me later. When Sarah died, he wouldn't even let them give him the field to even bury him. That's Abraham, you ran here longer. What you want, baby boy? You can get that or get it. He said, I'd rather pay you for it. I don't go nowhere. Listen, when I go to restaurants, I go to places, and I go to store, they have cooking freeze. I don't eat that junk. I used to ride my buggy store. I don't want it. It's all natural. Naturally, I want you to get out of my face with it. I don't want it. Listen, I'm not your guinea pig. Nobody busting up no meat in this store getting away for free. I don't want it. I don't want your seed. If I want it, I'll buy it. I stopped doing it as a kid. I used to do that. Why? Go by, stand by there, and just stand here and look like that, looking at that. And say, excuse me, sir, would you like another? You be like, you got some. Yeah, I'll get another one. They testing you. They testing you. They see. I'm telling you, I don't do it. I know y'all. I just rather buy my own. I just rather buy my own. The people that came before, that was their mindset. When Dawood numbered the people and he saw that he had fallen into transgression, when he went up to offer sacrifice, the man even offered him not only the place, but even the animal. He said that he wouldn't offer nothing to all of him that hadn't cost him nothing. Dawood, he was saying, you the Malak. Dawood said, I want to take it. He said, why would I offer something to him that cost me nothing? Don't worry about it. That ain't y'all mindset though. Long as I can ride somebody else's coattail, long as somebody else will pay for my life, long as somebody will be responsible for me, I'm good. I used to be like y'all. My friends broke me. They broke me. All that free ride. Listen, I set these niggas up, took care of these niggas. I decided, you know what, I'm done with this life, stop it. So I just hung around, turned to a bomb in a sense. You know, just then they don't want to go to work. And these niggas come by there and them niggas ran their mouth by me. Said, man, nigga be begging. I was like, I took care of these niggas. Best thing happened though. Best thing happened. I went and got me a $10 rock. The rest is history. I bust that $10 rock down, that was $20. Bust that down, I knocked $40. I was knocking. Once I got 125, I got an 8-ball. I know you don't know about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even try to put it in your mind. Because you ain't there yet. Then I got me a quarter. Then I got me a half ounce. Got me out. I was out to the races. The hoes looked at me different. Everybody look at you different then. They look at you different. Where you been? You can talk to them any kind of way. Listen, man, we been ready to talk. I said, what you doing, ho? I ain't begging, I'm buying. I ain't getting no money, just a nice conversation though. Listen, they ain't changing. People treat you different. I'm telling y'all the truth. People don't realize. People don't respect you and people don't really embrace you in their group unless you can do something for them. Let me tell you how begging, people taking care of get old, eventually people are showing you. I just man, honest with you. You got. I know what it's like. You've been everybody else is destined for greatness. Everybody else is destined to have something but you. Now you got to apply yourself. It's a sacrifice. That's right. That mean everything you see these white people do, listen, it's a system in play for them to do what they do. Listen, a black man with $2,000 equivalent to a white man with 100. Yeah. The system ain't designed for you to have nothing. That's right. What did a slave own? Nothing. You still a slave. Don't you know you breaking a cycle or you moving in a cycle anyway? The fact that you are a slave and you have ownership, slaves didn't have ownership. Slaves are owned. These are allotments the master that you have. That's why he had an IRS. He got other federal groups that come and take anything you got. Master can seize anything and say, he can come and get your wife and your kids. He ain't even knock. They ain't no lock on no door. You leave, you put a chair, you turn it up against the door, let folks, am I making this up? And people knew you were gone. Insurance man walked in your house. He was white. Growing up, I ain't seen no black insurance man. He was white. They ain't have no nigga walk around no bag collecting no money. That was a white man job. I don't know what that cologne they used to wear. It was a white skin smell they used to wear. Hey, man, everybody that shirt, man, you smell different. All that nigga, you the white money on his body, what before he come take care of. I'm just being honest with you. They come here, we don't realize, you can't even lock your doors. You stole that man, probably had a bill of bed to come in your house. Can you imagine you and your how that man just kick that open you better not shoot. You a nigga, what you doing with a gun? That's right. Then the Bible teach you not to kill. But then he will hang a nigga and cut his foot off. That's right. That's right. You can't take y'all not serious. Come, y'all ready to go home. Let's take us some money. Let's get ready to go. Y'all wasting my time. Because y'all expect me to just get here and teach you for you to continue to be stupid. It makes no sense. What I'm telling you, is it a reality or not? Did I make up everything I just say, or is this your reality? Then change it. If you don't like it, change it. As somebody told me about they didn't like something about themselves, about the other. I said, well, change it. I don't just keep complaining about it, change it. That's right. That's right. See, once you start to get in the mindset like that, then you'll start looking at changing other things that affect you. Other things that you don't like, other things that don't actually set you to where you're trying to go. Change it. When Yahuwah made all these people, he realized these people that got on his nerve, it won't work. What did he decide to do? So I just start over. Wipe all that out and I'll start over. I'll take the good of it, and the rest of it, I'll just kill it and I'll start over. Hitherto my armor working out work. How you still sitting around with stuff you don't like? How you even thinking the way he thinks? So that's why we got to start changing how we think. Why are you so afraid to change it? You've been dealing with the same stuff for how long? You know what? We go to the doctor give us a pill, that's the end of it. That doctor got me on the Medicaid, this is my pill. Why don't you look at how to come back and get off the pill? Right. You know the effects, you know what's going to happen. Why wouldn't you work to try to change it? Anything you got, why don't you work to change it if you don't like it? If it ain't work for you, why you keep doing it? Every time I do like this, my hand be hurt. What I need to do? But my hand be hurt when I do like this. You know, every time I like that, my hand hurt. It's funny. So I say I'm smarter than you. I can let go. Yeah. What about you? Yeah. Right. That's smart how they diagnose me that quick. How long it take to diagnose your situation? Now you gotta have a plan. You gotta have somewhere to go. Y'all got it? I'm just being honest with y'all. It ain't nothing we can't do. I got the people, we got the mindset, we got the intelligence, we got the ability to do it. It ain't nothing we can't do. It's just y'all too scared. Y'all done been on the man so long, been trapped in this system so long, you just too scared of what's gonna happen. You ain't afraid of what's happening to you right now. I'm more afraid of what's happening to me right now than I'm afraid of what's gonna happen. Hello? They got all these signs, people going, y'all ride through, get elected, elect me, re-elect. All these right here, new change, transparency. These people coming in trying to say, let's do something different. Y'all see some of these signs? Yep. Vote for me for change and transparency. What are they telling you? We don't have to keep going with the same system. Transparency, how about you can actually look at what's going on? They're telling you, don't you see it's the same system? Don't you see there's no transparency? You don't know what's going on in the system? Why would a person put that on the sign? Because they're telling you that everybody that keeps getting in office are the same people. They're telling you they're not letting you know what's going on. And it's time that you need to know what's going on. All right, well, get ready to go. All right, man, I got to go through this routine again. Here we go. Got to play this game. Here it is. Got to play it again with y'all. All right. Eternal Kudash Abba, asking you to look down from Shamayim and do as you've always done, had come upon us in our stupidity. Asking you to barak us, which bestow a gift as you've always done, but only this time that we'll make a change, that we will consider our latter end, that we will look and we will would be open-minded to the concept of what you've established, that which you Shabbat, which you vowed to Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, the Yahudim, and to Yasharal, to their seed, even unto us did you give the berith, which is the covenant. We're sorry, not all, but some. But for the sake of us being one anashim, one man, one ish, we ask that you look down and you forgive us all. We ask that you would enlighten us, to give us a mind, a lob, that we might understand, that we might be honest, and that we might be transparent as you've been unto us, that you've taken your being and you stripped it, that we might see and know the two of you, Yahuwah, all I eat of Yasharal. Asking you to barak us with a nahab, a love, an affection, a true care for you and for your dabarim, which are your words. Asking you to seal us with your Ruach HaKadosh before it's everlasting too late. Surely we lingered, we played way too long. We have not truly and honestly considered your Darak, which is your way, that we might walk into the Arak, which is the way of life, that we might inherit an everlasting Beth, which is a home and a family inside of your Malkuth, which is your empire. We ask you to barak the Shem of Yahushua, HaMashiach, the anointed one, for all of the mighty two works that he's done, for his Mut, which is his death, for his Zarat, which is his resurrection, and for the Kai, which is the life eternal that he's given unto a people that were already Mut. Surely we should have been cut off, but except had you left us a seed, we had been like Sodom, and we would have been burned up just like Gomorrah. But you being full of a compassion, you spared our Kai, our worthless lives. Surely all of our Sadiq has been as a filthy rag, but your Sadiq far surpasses. Please touch our lives today, which is our hearts, that we might encompass the ahab which you had when you gave your being. For an arm who was always minded to go differently, to be contrary, to not be steadfast in that which you've established. Have it come on us before it's everlasting too late. We ask you to remember those that are sick and ill that are among us, those that are not here, those that are dispersed and scattered, those gone astray, taken from us, that you'll restore them, especially our Benin. Asking that you'll barak the married, the single, and the separated, that you'll grant them the strength to stand, persevere in the times of trouble. Those behind prison wall, we ask that you'll loose, set the captives free. Comfort the lives of them that are still being healed, that they faint not. Remember those in war-stricken country, those being diseased and pestilence, those that are homeless, those are going through the storms, even a Kai, have it come on them, nefesh, before it's too late. We're asking you to barak us to reassess, to be an honest people, to truly seek your Yeshua, which is your saving deliverance. Grant us your Yeshua, which is your salvation, before it's everlasting too late. We ask that you search us, try us, see if there be any Rasha the rock. Cast it from us and lead us into a rock everlasting. Let the bar of our paw, which is our mouth, let the meditation of our love, which is our heart, be accepted in your sight. And as we prepare to move further, weep aloud, which is we ask that you take full control, that you get the tahalim, which is the praises, you get the kabod, which is the glory, and the kabod, which is the honor. In the Shem of Yahushua, HaMashiach we palal. Let us all say, Amen. I'm bringing what you call out, just in case. Well, I tell you, I don't know why, but some of y'all, this will be the worst decision you ever made in your life. For the others, it'll be a benefit. I wouldn't want to go this way and not be fully committed. I would not want to do it. Either all the way or you no way. Nothing to struggle about, nothing to think about, other than you got to make a decision. Either you all the way with him or you all the way against him. That's that bottom line. You can't have it no other way. You can't be with a middle ground, still deciding. We were already questioning about that. Time for everybody to get real now. It's been time, but we procrastinated and played around a long time. There's been some other things we've been trying to do. Like I tell you all the time, it ain't never one thing. You're doing something else. Appreciate y'all too. All right. Romans chapter 15, verse 4. Abarim 2 and 1. Abarim is what they'll call Hebrews. Abrim, plural. The mem makes it plural. All right? So they call it Hebrews with an S. So that's why we call it Abarim, plural, for Hebrews 2 and 1. Romans 15 and 4. Listen to the book. Other one got me what they'll call Hebrews 2 and 1. Listen.
For whatsoever things
were
written aforetime,
tell them what happened.
Were written for our learning.
Tell them what happened.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
That's right. In the book of Abarim 2 and 1. Listen to the book.
Therefore, we ought to give the more earnest heed.
That's something to consider. He said, pick me up at 2 and 1. I want to know why. We just kind of jumped into a statement. Again, when we look at these letters, Sefer, scriptures, whatever you want to call it. This chapter and verse stuff will kind of mess people up. They think they're reading a whole nother writing. These are all one continual writings. Okay? So when you start these statements, I want to kind of know why they said we should do that. That's something a lot of y'all want to think about. You just told me therefore I ought to give. Why? Why? These things are questionable. They would tell us years ago, you don't question God. I question it, I need to know why. If I don't know why, then I'm doing to repeat the same action. Don't go out the door. Why? Because I told you, it's really not enough. I didn't know what's going to be the attributes or what's going to be the condition. What's going to happen if I do? If you tell me to enter in at the straight gate, why? Why? Or do I just go? Don't question. One thing the Lord, you don't question, you just do. He never has. It wouldn't make sense to tell you that they're all supposed to be taught of him. See, a lot of this is breaking is some of the antics that people got. That's why I call it Christian antics.
Right.
They call it, it's antic. That's all
right.
it is.
That's
right. Why we know it haven't really been, people just be honest, they just lie.
That's right.
There's a lot of people that have an honest nature. A lot, not all, a lot of us, some of us were of an honest nature. I was an honest nature when I did it. It just wasn't possible it was going to be able to save. It's just not possible. You got it, but it was good. I started that way. I have no interest in learning Christianity. I already been a Christian. All right, I've been a Christian clown. I know about that. That's something nobody got to pull me to. It was good we learned the way we did. Some people, I had some memory loss. Well, we couldn't know it the first time because he knew what he was doing. No more than you could have came in and you'd have known the truth the first time while I don't.
That's right.
He told you he say the best for last, didn't he?
That's right.
See, a lot of stuff these guys, they try to use for they quitting. They ain't quit because we made change. They quit because they was a quit already.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they look for excuses. That don't make sense. What you gonna do with Adam? Adam was the first man. We learned everything from him. Why we couldn't have Yahushua the first time? Why don't you go question that? Cause they think they're not gonna be smart about it. Man, in order for them to be, they're gonna be smart. I'm a dummy. I know you can't be smart in my boss. How you gonna say that we couldn't be right because we started out in Christianity, and when the rock started out, we started out with Adam? Who was wrong? That's what we would call a false step. How many of y'all didn't know he was called a false step? He was called false. The writer called him false. Can you imagine? You got false before you got a mot. I wonder what congregation could I line up like that? They had the false step before they got the right one. I couldn't think of the way y'all could have. If I only had a brain, I could think myself out of this situation. I don't know. I'm reading 1 and 1. Give me Romans right quick. I got to do some moving now. I do some maneuver because they think they're smart. 1 and 1. Oh, we'll jump over now. We got to move, and I had to come back to you who will see fit. Let's see, 5 now. 5. We'll go 5 and 1. Let's see. I bring 1 and 1 because he told us therefore we ought to, and I need to know why. Listen.
Elohim, who at sundry time.
What did we say sundry was? Different time. Let's look it up and make sure. How about that? So we don't do no speculative stuff. They found with us sundry. That's what they put. So it'll have to be what they'll have. We'll do Google. Google. No, it's a baby. Ain't no grown man named that. No, that's a baby. Ain't no grown. When you run Google, that's a baby. Y'all all right? We'll look at Google sundry, then we'll look at lexicon Greek. Again, what are we doing when we look at lexicon? Linguistics, that's right. It's linguistics. We're trying to look at languages. So see, let me tell you something. A lot of times people use stuff, don't know why they use it. Now when we use it, what I try to do is I try to take you out through and show you how you don't just have to accept something they told you. So we start looking at consistency. You got to remember, everything these people gave you, they didn't give it to you until they had made sure they prayed with it and perfected it before they gave it to you. Okay? They played with it before they gave it to you. So it's a matter when we looking at it, we reading it, we got to check them on more than one point. Okay? Some of the same people that giving you stuff, you'll be surprised. There's a lot of people working with this stuff. We'll deal with some stuff. It'll be long. We have to leave the book just to have to look at some of these people. Because they don't really know nothing about these people. They folk make a fool out of you. It'd be 1 and 2 and 3 people, one person who's done all this so-called research and information come out and give it to you. You're not even one of us.
That's right.
What makes your information accurate?
That's right.
You're trying to go back right now, you go back and research and find out about people that were here from the beginning. That means the people that were here from the beginning had at least some lettering or some writing.
That's right. That's right.
How did you get your information?
Right.
Man, dead and gone, they can tell you that man's whole story. He told you that. That he was struggling with homosexuality. He told you that. We can't find him writing.
That's right.
He write letters for us, and then they come and find some other stuff he wrote that he ain't putting in him. And that's going to be more truth than what you got that they actually did pen and they wrote. Man, so I wrote this with my own hand. Then went and wrote another book. Oh yeah, and I'm gay by the way in this other book. Keep this over here after I die and bring it out hundreds of years later, thousands of years later. What do you think the purpose of these people? You can always find a book to refute any information you find.
Right.
12th chapter right quick of the book of Kahalah. They call it Ecclesiastes. Kahalah. I don't want to just be spewing stuff out my mouth. We'll get 12 and 9 first. Matter of fact, give me 12 and 1 first. Then I jump down to 9. Then I jump down to 9. Well, we'll read down from 9. Listen to the book.
Zakar now, thy creator, in the Yamim of thy youth.
My young people, what did he just say? What did he just say? Mom and Dad, what did he just say? Huh? You still trying to get it? He just read it. Tell me what you said again.
Zakar now.
What did he just say? Huh? Do what? That's right, remember. That's what I want to know. That's for them. Because it's talking to young people. When he want to remember it?
In the Yamim of thy youth.
When?
While the Rosh Yamim come not.
See that? Why it ain't hit you yet? Y'all can you imagine that? He want them to remember now why it hadn't come. Y'all know that? It's that important that we get this, and we got to get this instilled in these children we got. You know, a lot of times, I know we kind of let them do a lot of stuff and play. I watch a lot of y'all do a lot of stuff with them. You kind of let them go into a lot of stuff. A lot of these computers, phones, we just release them into the hands of these kids. These kids on all kind of stuff. I really, I've been told y'all, a lot of stuff I don't agree with y'all do. But I know y'all grown, y'all do what you want to do. Listen, they lost, my generation, they lost us.
Yeah.
We ain't have cell phones. We had phones on the wall.
Yeah.
When phones hit our room, they lost us.
Yeah.
Listen, a lot of stuff they gave us, they lost us. They lost us when they gave us a lot of stuff. Now it's so easy to hand them a tablet, hand them something, they go. Do y'all understand how wicked these people are? These people make devices that these kids can go against stuff, and you got grown pedophiles. You got people, most of these cartoons, the worst cartoon we had then was, would have been the Transmanian Devil Folk. But we never saw nothing wrong with him. He was just spinning around, rock. Now they got Teletubby gay, SpongeBob gay. Everybody going on, then you got all these pedophiles, Pee Wee Herman, he jacking off in the movie theater. He had our kids for a period of time. Yeah. Something wrong with these grown people want to put these costumes. I was Chuck E. Cheese. I used to tell them, you my little dog. I said, listen, man, get back. I said, oh, don't come on here. You're a rat. Why you're a grown man? It bothers me. Why who actually applied for this job? What is your experience in putting on a rat clothes dance with these kids? You're a grown man. I have a problem with that. I love they be letting go on down with the rat. I said, I had to sit back. Everybody, it's a whole new generation now. Y'all had to learn the hard way. I'm just looking. I'm a grown man. I'm not applying for a job to go dance with no kids.
That's right. That's right.
I'm a grown. It's hot. The thing stinks. Somebody have been weighing in it. I don't know. I'm really curious about you. What is it with you? No, that's me. Well, we lost a generation. They lost us. A lot of this stuff came out, they lost us. Now they got cell phone, they got tablet, they got too much stuff, and we're not mindful of what's going on with them. But this part right here, what he wants to do, he told us, remember now your creator in the days, the Yamin of your
youth.
Wow.
The Rosh Yamim come not.
Matthew. 24. 1. Kahalaf, for those that look at, they call it Ecclesiastes. Kahalaf. It's the lecture or the preacher. Kahalaf. Listen. 24 and 1. Matthew, listen to the book.
And Yahushua went out and departed from the Mashakhan, and his Methitas came to him for to shew him the buildings of the Mashakhan. And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Amen, I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
What do you want to know?
And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the Methitas came unto him privately, saying, tell us what shall these things be, and what shall be the ought of thy coming.
What's the sign of your coming? What else?
And of the end of the Arats.
And the end of the world, that they call it. What happened?
And Yahushua answered and said unto them,
what?
Take heed that no ish deceive you.
What happened?
For many shall come in my Shem.
But what happened?
Saying, I am Mashiach.
And what happened?
And shall deceive many.
Uh-huh.
And ye shall hear of wars.
And?
Rumors of wars.
Tell me what happened.
See that ye be not troubled.
Why?
For all these things must come to pass.
Yeah.
But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation.
You said people gonna do what now?
For nation shall rise against nation.
I think the word for that is going to be, like it's gooey. Y'all call it guy. For nation of heathens. Listen.
And Malkuth against
He said
Malkuth.
nations, plural?
For nation.
Plural or singular?
Singular.
Singular, oh. That could be the member behind it for plural. Go ahead.
and Malkuth against Malkuth.
Yeah.
And there shall be famines and pestilence, and arats quakes.
What is pestilence? You said what? You said corona? You said bird flu. You said AIDS, the flu. Nobody knew nothing about this stuff years ago.
That's right.
All this stuff that man been telling going to the nation, ain't got what else gonna have?
There shall be famines and pestilences, and arats quakes in divers places.
Wow. So the earth gonna be shaking in divers places.
That's right.
Just got through shaking down here with Tennessee, shaking in Stockbridge. A lot of these places coming. He done told y'all, it's gonna be a lot of different places. What he told me?
All these are the beginning of sorrows.
The beginning of sorrows? That's gonna be beginning. What happened?
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my Shem's sake.
Sit down. These folks hate us now. They're running their Torah. They hate us without a cause. You didn't think it was just him. They hate us. Tell me what to read. These folks out here now. What they hate me for? I ain't took nothing from them. I ain't stole nothing from them. I ain't lied to them. I ain't slept with their wife or their kid. They the homemonger. They the liars. It's because of what I stand on. Listen.
And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another.
That's what they do. They run together and hate each other, start betraying each other, start telling on each other.
That's right.
Listen.
And many false Nabaim shall rise and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound,
What's going to happen?
the ahab of many shall wax cold.
That's what I'm looking with y'all. Because they keep getting more abundant. I watch a lot of y'all here. I can tell y'all hard don't wax cold. Your servitude change. Your obedience starts slacking. It is. It's true. Because you know what? The more stuff they get out here, the more wretched that these people got here, the more I watch out, you can see things change with you. Things change with you. I'm trying to look at why. Listen.
But he that shall endure unto the end,
Shall?
the same shall be saved.
That's what I'm looking at. So anybody can start out.
That's
I'm
right.
looking complete.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they said you got to stay to the end, though. That's going to be the benefit of what we're doing. You got to endure this to the end.
That's right.
I'm supposed to endure it for a while, and they want to know why they ain't got it. The man said to the end.
That's right.
How am I looking to get all of it now if he said I got to do it at the end
To
here?
the end. That's right.
So why am I looking for it to get better now?
That's right.
Why am I looking to get, I'm completed now?
That's right.
I got to do this to the end come.
That's right.
Y'all got it? He said, how much you got? But he that do what now?
Shall endure unto the end.
What happened?
The same shall be saved.
All right, hold you got. I'll read 5:8. Jump over and get me 19:28 Yehukanah. Abarim, they call Hebrews again. I had to keep asking once again. They don't want to know about, Kevin, you didn't get scared, did he? Let's check it. Yehukanah 19:26. Yehukanah, they'll call it St. John. All right, Abarim 5 and 7. Listen. Listen to the book. Oh my goodness. They can't be doing this. And I know I called this early enough, didn't I? Abarim 5 and 7. Listen to the book.
Who in the yamim of his basar,
Who in the yamin of his who?
basar,
Of his flesh.
when he had offered up halal and supplications with strong siah and tears unto him that was able to save him from moot,
That's good. And what happened now?
and was heard in that he yara,
What happened?
though he were a ben,
What did he do?
yet learned he obedience by the things which he suffered.
That's what he did. That's how he learned it. At see what happened at the 19th chapter of the book of Yehukanah. They call it St. John 19:26. Listen to the book.
When Yahushua therefore saw his aim, And the Methodist standing by, whom he Ahab,
What did he do?
he saith unto his aim,
What did he say?
Ashab, behold thy being.
See that? Woman, behold your being.
Then saith he to the Methodist, behold thy aim.
You look at your mother. What happened?
And from that hour that Methodist took her unto his own home.
And what happened?
After this, Yahushua, knowing that all things were now accomplished,
See that? He knowing that what happened?
all things were now accomplished,
What did he do?
that the Sefer might be fulfilled, saith,
What happened?
I thirst.
And what happened?
Now there was set a vessel full of vinegar, and they filled a sponge with vinegar, and put it upon hyssop, and put it to his mouth. When Yahushua therefore had received the vinegar, he said,
What did he say?
It is finished.
The end. The end. That's it. The book told you that he was saved
That's right.
because he made it to the end.
That's right.
So when you plan on being saved? You saved already, remember? He told you his own word that he said he that didn't do it to the end, the same shall be Yahshua. But we already saved. People don't want reality, do they? The book told you about the things that he suffered. Though he was son, yet learned he obedience by the things that he suffered. So all that permitted him to get to the end. He had to take that till he got to the end, until it was finished, until it complete. So if you hadn't completed your walk, how you saved already? Exactly. We don't want to say that. We do not want to say that. Hello? Yeah. Goodness. Okay, 1 Corinthians 15:1. See, this is how we lost people with Christianity. Already saved and gone. 1 Corinthians 15:1. We'll cut the air back on a little bit. There's a little warm. I don't know if these folks done cut that. They cut the nigger thermometer up. That break some of that little heat. Listen to the book.
Moreover, Akim, I declare unto you the debar which I preached unto you,
And what happened?
which also ye have received,
And
wherein ye stand.
by which?
Also ye are saved.
Already. And you say you ain't come back to serve no more.
That's right.
You supposed to get it in, you got it already. It don't make sense to keep coming. Man said about which also you are saved.
If you keep in memory
If you keep in memory,
what I preached unto you,
unless,
ye have Aman in vain.
that's how important it is. That's why we have to keep going back over this, keep making sure you got it, and you got to keep making sure you keep examining yourself to make sure you're right, and you got to hold this to the income. Hello? You're on the premise of it, some of us now, but you got to be able to keep it to the end.
That's right.
Because you can let go.
That's right.
You can stop.
That's right.
That's being honest. Did y'all understand that you got to hold this to the end?
To the end. That's right.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Why the book told you to judge nothing until when it was? Before time. Until when? Not until he get back in. Because we don't know if you're going to be able to still hold it.
That's right.
If you're going to still be able to complete. That's just being honest. We don't know if you're going to be able to really be able to compete and be able to hold out. So we got to wait till the end.
That's right.
You know, some people, white people tell the story line and already judge the winner. I don't know how you do that, chap. They might pull a cramp, might trip. You know what I mean? Folks done ran and tripped. You don't see them and fell down. And they was a shoe-in.
That's right.
Anything can happen.
That's right.
Let's just wait till the end.
That's right.
That's what he told us. He said, don't judge nothing until he come. When he get back here, then we'll know.
That's right.
Y'all don't want to do that, though, do you? You
Yes,
want to
sir.
know right now, today, are you saved? We'll find out when the end comes.
That's right.
So if y'all ain't got no mind to try to fight this thing all the way through, if I was y'all, wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be tipping, toe tapping around with it. Listen, a lot of these folks, listen, these folks start with a lot of good hope. These folks done left,
Yeah.
ran the street, played the hard, and messed
Yeah.
up, all kind of stuff, and still been saying, you can't do no stuff like that.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Man, you get this thing, you got to hold it to the income.
Hold on. That's right.
That's it. That's why we're trying to go back and make sure. Why would he tell you that he that didn't do it to the end, the same going to be saved? We go with whoever saved now. Why is he saying the end?
That's right.
Why did the man say it was finished? He was showing I kept it till today. If we'd have graded him when he first got here, we'd have messed up. We didn't know it till the end come. Yeah. We had to wait for that. That's what we were watching for. Let's see if he completed. If you ain't completed, how you already there? Now, everybody got a different time of when end stop for them. So while you here, you got to earnestly contend. So it makes a difference of how you look at stuff now. The fact he told you he that endured unto the end. Why didn't he tell us he was saved already? The book of Operations told you that when he was saved. When he offered up strong salt.
That's right.
And tears unto him that was able to do what?
Saved.
From what?
Move.
And that he was
Heard.
the end. Not saved at the beginning. Not saved in the middle. You got to be able to hold that until the end, completion. Hello? How long did Mushah write? Till he was finished. The man wrote till he was finished. So we got to start looking at that. So now we're looking at why it's important to make sure that we make sure these young people get it. There's a lot of stuff these kids, we got to start changing though. I know a lot of y'all want to keep them. You want to try to stay them around, want to try to be friends and buddy with them and let them do what they kind of want to do. They need that structure.
That's right.
Or we're going to lose them. The schooling is one good thing, but we got to make sure we got to really be on top of stuff. That's a lot of stuff we got to be on top of because we're going to lose a lot of these kids. We're going to lose them because they're not paying attention. They're not paying attention to that degree. And y'all not taking it serious. You got lost. How many of y'all were lost out there? Adults. Without cell phone. Now, grown, we ain't had no cell phone. We ain't had no computers. These kids got access. They can go anywhere in the world from a computer.
Yeah.
They can talk to anybody, connect to anything from these laptops, from these cell phones and everything else. It's too easy to lose these kids. These kids can learn about anything sexual, any type of drug, how to create guns, bombs. It's all kind of stuff in there. Y'all know they got websites these folks go learn how to make bombs. All your kids got to do is push the wrong stuff on their phone and you will have some white folks at your door.
Yeah.
They sit in a room playing around while you on the stupid pill. We got to start monitoring. Y'all, it's just too much freedom. Y'all, I say this stuff over and over. I just sit back and watch all y'all. I just be like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it for the life of me. We had monitoring.
Yeah.
Had a computer, need to be right now where I need to monitor what you're doing.
That's right.
Because it's too easy. All they got to do is pop to the wrong site. So people be at your door. How to make crystal meth. You don't think that stuff going nowhere? Y'all want to talk about it. Now this will be responsibility.
Yeah.
That will make you be responsible. It's just being honest. I just can't leave that stuff in the hands of no kid.
That's right.
You think I'm going to leave a kid to their own management of their salvation? I can't leave no kid to their own money, their salvation. I got to monitor that with you. I got to instruct you on what you need to do. You need to remember him now in the days of your youth while the Rosh Hashanah draw nigh. These people talking about, this man told us in the 24th chapter, these people going to kill us. Yeah. These people going to hate it. These kids already hate it. White people already making preservation while they're smaller. They already have themselves to go somewhere when they get older. They got juvenile reformatory. They got all kind of programs to take our kids in boot camp, work camp to put our kids in, but not white kids. Right. White kids, the only people can look at all that stuff and still be opportunity and wind up being the president of the United States.
That's right. That's right. That's
our
right.
kids can't do it.
Can't do it.
I'm being honest with y'all. Y'all to see, where do you get that chance to go out there and visit Joe behind some bars? Where you got to see your kid drawed up, rolled around their neck and pierced all their eyebrow and their nose? Kid got all kind of stuff going on. And I don't see why the people ain't looking at it. We just can't afford it. If you got yourself lost, you got yourself in a tank like that, why you think this generation is smarter than you? Right. These kids ain't smart. They listen, they're more savvy, tech savvy. They're not smart. I smell them in the bathroom. They don't know how to drop and flush. The kid's not smart. They know where in the world I'm getting you my, listen, have my grandkid have me time to have my phone. And my grandkid, pop my phone. This ain't for no kid.
That's right.
Pop about $1. Yeah, listen, I'm a grown man. You guys don't play a game on my phone?
Not at all.
Just say you ever see me somewhere playing my phone, playing a game. I'm trying to make money. I said, man, I'm a grown man.
That's right.
They'll do it. He got left. I really don't have time to play no game. I'm much too busy.
Much too busy.
Charlie said, when I was a child, you know what I thought like?
Like a child.
You know who I had like?
Child.
You know who I reasoned like?
Like a child.
When I became a man.
What a white child.
I don't put no games on my phone. I guess I'm just, because you know what? I come in different, I don't have time for that. Mm-hmm. I don't have time. Let them kid want a game. I go somewhere and buy them Connect 4. Now, you get on the internet from Connect 4 and you sunk my battleship, I couldn't say you anyway. Checkers. Now, if you go hook up with some terror and you know how to build a bomb in Checkers, I couldn't say you anyway.
That's right.
But I'm not going to give you no tool you're going to have nobody kick my doors in with
That's
it.
right.
That's tight on everybody.
Tight.
That's a different generation. Y'all just a different generation. Like, I don't get y'all. It's like, you'll tell y'all something. It's like, y'all just be on a whole nother cloud. I just be like, wow, it's amazing. You can go in and everywhere. I don't be on my phone. Listen, I don't have time. I don't get what y'all be thinking about, what y'all be doing. Don't you know our kids are the kids they trying to take off the street? These are the kids they trying to destroy. Then I got to monitor everything you're doing because I don't need to be crying when they grab you. I need to be making preservation before they get you. If the man tell me they need to remember 90 days of you before the Rosh Day, what's going to come? Just like they found out, they went to the man, they saw the man saying, listen, ain't one of these bricks here going to be standing, all these stones going to be, they want to, when? What's going to be the sign of it? They so stupid, they don't know. Wait on the news to tell you. When the news tell you, your kid's already in prison. Hello? I teach you about keeping your kids close to you. Lifestyle, teach. Run off from me, slap you to the ground. You'll look like part of this carpet. Mm-hmm. Y'all know how important it is. Listen, you're black. Your kids can't do what these white kids do. Your kids have to understand what I say. Stay here, sit here. No, you can't be. They gotta understand that. Because in life, they gotta understand that. There are people that can do your kids a lot of hurt out here. Y'all don't like to hear stuff like that because y'all are more parent friendly, trying to be this different generation with your kid, and you don't realize they're a kid. A kid don't need a friend. Kid need monitor.
That's right.
Kid need direction. That's what you do. Train them up in the way they should go. I want to keep you here because I don't want you to think you just go pop and be with everybody.
That's right.
I need to make sure you're obedient with me. If nobody else voice you know, you're supposed to know mine. Yahuwah said it that way.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes,
he
sir.
said, my sheep know my voice. And I know them and they follow. Your kid supposed to know your voice. I ain't got to, cut, you hit, I try to talk. Can't have that kind of conversation. Yeah. Come here. They already know how. Do like that here. You finna get slapped. Get ready. You know what coming in. You finna lose your feet. Right here. Stay right here. That's it. That's where you need to be at. Sit down. Kids cry 5 and 20 minutes here before a parent start this. I just never seen it before in my life. I just never seen it. First time you start, listen, I play a game called You'll Break Before I Do. I'm going to pop you right up. Listen, and many times they're going to tell you, let you know, when I say cut off then. I don't waste no time. Because out here in society, when them folks tell you to shut up, that man got a stick. That man got a gun. That man got a taser. That man not going to play with you. So when I tell you to do something, it's because the other people that are going to get you are going to be far more detrimental to you than I'm going to be. So I need you to hear my voice and obey my commands so I can keep you out of the hands of these people. Y'all don't make no preservation till these people get your kid, then you want to start praying. Pray before they get them. Right. Tight. Well, I know how it is. Y'all don't want to hear stuff like that. These people are waiting to get our kids. So we come here and let's deal with real reality. Let's deal with what they want to do to us, what they're trying to keep us from, and what they're trying to do to our kids. Hello? They turn our kids against us. They'll take your kid, get your kid to school, tell your kid, report you if you touch them, you hit them. Why you can't report the police when they beat them?
That's right. That's right.
Why you can't report the teacher when they molest them?
That's right.
Why you can't report the janitor? It's programs, there's stuff in place for everybody except for your kid. Y'all don't realize you're going to lose your kids. That's the whole purpose. Listen, these people been working. You take away the old people, you take away the kids, the people in the middle, they'll die. They done tried every plan to try to work to get you cracked and stop. You the only crack was designed to take your manhood. No, say, nigga pop more baby on crack than ever. Yep. So they done try all the alcohol. Another step was supposed to break you down, keep you from beat up, destroy your home. Nigga, drink, have sex, still bear kids.
That's right.
So they just look at it. I just got to wipe the old out so we can get rid of that nada, and I got to take away the young so they can't keep moving forward. Mm-hmm. The people in the middle are died. Hello? They practice it with taxes. You have 3 classes. What's the 3 classes? Middle class, poor. You have a little, you have a poor. You have a poor and you have a rich. You don't have a middle class.
That's right.
They just told you something to psych you. The middle class is just a little step up from the poor. It's still poor.
That's right.
That's why you put the burden on the people.
That's
In
right.
the class, you're just gonna wipe them out anyway. All you're gonna have is rich and poor.
That's it.
Ibn Yahuwah said when he told you to hear this, all you people, both rich and high.
And poor.
He ain't asked what the middle class.
That's right.
He only called 2 classes.
That's right.
So why you think you got 3 now? He told you rich and poor together.
That's right.
You don't have a middle class. They just see how this is just part of man's psyche. They make you think you actually evolved to something you hadn't. You step away from being outside. You ain't got nothing. There's no program. There's nothing for you. So here I am trying to offer you guys something to say, when you look at this book, let's look at it from a real perspective. The man's telling you what's going to happen. Why aren't you concerned? When is this? When they heard a building, a place that they go in and they worship at, this Chicago, was going to be torn down, when a stone going to be left there, the thing came out was, when was this going to happen? What's going to be the sign you're coming, and when is the end of what they knew? If this is coming down, then it's the end of the world. This is our whole existence. But since you have all this entertainment, all this other stuff out here, these things are not imperative to you. They're not important to you. It's not important to you where you worship at or what you do. You don't consider to tear this down is to take away what from you.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all not realistic, are you? I don't know. I'm tired, though. I'm tired. I don't know how y'all been existing this long. It's scary. Because if I tell y'all something, it's like, how y'all don't catch it? Why y'all get it? Why? Mistake. Y'all think I hate these kids? I don't hate these kids. I don't want to lose them. All we need is some more out-of-wed babies. All we need is some more locked-up boys. So some homosexual boys. We don't need, what y'all think this system designed to do to these kids? They'll offer them enough outs that they'll hate you. You don't even realize this system designed to make them hate their parents. I already know that the system is designed to make you hate your parents because their friends are open to, their parents allow them, their parents don't keep up with them, and they let them go. Can't let your kid go here a while. Can't do it. Can't do it. The answer is no. How many of your friends' house you went and spend night with growing up?
No.
That's how it is. You grown, you can't go and spend night in nobody's house. Grown and married, no. No, they spend night in nobody's house. Grown and married with kids, no, you don't need to spend night over there.
That's right. That's right.
Too much happen.
Yep.
I just spend night with people. It's too much happen.
Yep.
The answer is no. You're not right, because once they find the wrong people house and them people doing all them kid eyes light up like this and like a crystal ball, you done lost them.
Lost them.
Now that's where they want to go stay. That's where they want to go hang. That's where they want to be. You done lost them.
Yep.
Can't stay with them. I'll stay here. Spend that. Can I go? No, you don't need to go. I light up too much.
Yep.
Y'all hear me? Y'all hear that? Y'all heard David Chappelle told him he want to sleep with Curly McClurkin. Well, that little boy, Donnie McClurkin, did he say that?
Yeah.
He said, well, who, Paul McCartney? McCartney. I don't trust his name. Little boy from Home Alone. He couldn't have been Home Alone. Now he was there with Mike. It was him and Mike. He wasn't alone. That's what happened when ain't no parent there. Michael Jackson. The boy told you he was Home Alone. Who cared about Michael Jackson? Mm-hmm. That's the truth. Yeah, listen, it ain't safe. It ain't safe. This ain't stuff y'all want to hear. Structure your family, huh?
Right.
Getting these cell phone. Who they need to call? Your cell phone be set to call me.
That's right.
See how many calls you getting in. Set their phone away and call you and text you. You'll never hear from your kid. Mm-hmm. Everybody they talk to. Let me just look at something. Let me look at these phones and see who you talking to, what you got, what conversation you got, what you got going on. How old are these people?
Right.
They don't talk about that. They don't talk. See, this will break up your friendship. Your kid won't like you no more. The parent on the other end, they be monitoring their kid too. See, if everybody play their part on money, a whole lot of this stuff, it don't stop.
That's right.
We had our phone right there in the hallway. You could talk, my mom and dad's bedroom right there. You can't talk about it so much.
That's right. That's right.
My dad had that phone right at his bedroom right there.
That's
And
right.
he'll walk through the table. He said, don't tie my phone. He said, yeah, you got to talk to you later.
That's right.
We ain't had no two-way code. He said, don't tie my phone.
That's right.
He said, somebody, I be like, nigga, ain't nobody never called you. But he wanted that phone on me in case somebody did.
That's right. That's
Everybody called my dad, they would have tell him somebody had died. That was it. And everybody be like, you should want me to stay on this phone.
That's right.
All your friends are dead.
That's right.
It's the truth, though. I'm just trying to change the dynamic. Again, why are we talking like this? Why are we going to this? Let's be practical. we're going to lose a lot of these kids, right? Why won't we try to come up with some type of preventive maintenance or a plan that will come in and try to secure more than we're going to lose, okay? Why wouldn't you do that? It just don't make sense not to do that. Why would you fish with a net with a hole in it? You're subject to lose the catch that you're really trying to get. So let's go ahead and mend the holes and try to keep as many of these kids that we can keep. Hopefully, my Pilar, we lose none of them. Even with the adult, but when you can't get the adults to be strict to really care about what they're doing, or even to be practical, look at how many of y'all were out of wed mothers. How many of y'all were fathers that were bearing kids out of wed? How many of y'all was on drugs? How many of y'all got arrested? How many of y'all was in gangs? How many of y'all doing other stuff you had no business? How many of y'all don't practice homosexuality? All this open because we're out here in a system where everything's open for kids. Yep. So we got to be strict monitors of things they're getting in. When they get older, they'll appreciate. I hated my daddy growing up. I hated him. I'd like to have him back now, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Last stuff he was just trying to tell me, trying to keep me away from. He's just like, no. With all the no's he did, I still managed to get in this stuff. Yeah. Now what happened? He'd been yes, 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 go, yes, yes. I wouldn't be here now.
That's right.
And y'all worry about trying to appease your kids too much more than you got to look at, I'm trying to keep you around.
That's right.
The only way to secure our generation is to keep them around. That's why white people put stuff in plan. They got rehabs, other stuff in plan to try to keep their kids around.
That's right.
They'll arrest the people that get their kids the drugs. They don't arrest their kids for buying the drugs.
Right.
They'll arrest your kids for buying the drugs and for selling.
That's right. That's right.
Your kid ain't got no out. So you really sit here with no real reality. You don't really have no plan, do you? You're just really here. I don't know. I'm tired. Come on down to 5, 12, and 9. Kahalak, they call it Ecclesiastes. 12 and 9. They'll see after a while. You'll see. These folks come back and give you back your baby dead, then you'll see.
Yep, that's right.
These people don't have no problem with killing our kids.
Y'all
don't realize we're in a society that gun our kids down.
That's right.
You see a black little young man, he see a man.
That's right.
He see a potential man that'll marry a white woman. He see a potential man that'll rob a white woman or a white man, that'll break in their car, that'll go up in corporate America, that'll wind up being a doctor or a professor and educating somebody white and change their perspective of how they look at blacks. That boy, that girl deserve a bullet. They don't realize. They don't look at it. You think they see every one of my kids as drug dealers? No, they see some of my kids as professors. They see them as scientists. They see that people that can come in and cure diseases, and somebody like you and me, we be well.
Right.
That boy need a bullet.
Right.
I know. That's what all your black activists want you to think. That you think they actually see every one of these kids as a threat and a killer? A threat to a white person if one of these kids wind up making a promising career out of themselves. Wind up becoming somebody. That's a bigger threat than white people. Somebody that don't get on the system. What do you do if you got a system and nobody uses it? Y'all remember McAfee? McAfee was a virus protector.
That's right.
How many people use McAfee now? None. That's what'll happen if another system get in play. McAfee was the biggest system. You come on it, didn't it? How many people use McAfee? Something better came out. What'll happen when these boys, when these girls come out and they wind up doing something and making somebody sell? Then that means a system not going to be used. That means a better system going to be put into play. Y'all don't want to think. Y'all don't want to be practical. Why don't you want to see something better? And why don't you try to set yourself up for something better? Why don't you want to see your kids in a better situation? By taking the lead and taking control, trying to make sure I got to direct you where you got to go. They don't even see that. You think he let Yahushua came out here and did what he want to do? No, he couldn't do that. Ooh, Allah Shemut. Give me that right quick. Ooh, Allah Shemut. Come on and finish up. Ooh, they call it Exodus. Ooh, Allah Shemut. What's that? 23. Except for 13. Ooh, Allah Shemut 12 and 19. I'm sorry. Kahalah 12:19, they call it Ecclesiastes 12:19. Ooh, Allah Shemut, they call Exodus 23:13. Listen to the book.
And moreover, because the Kahalath was wise,
tell him what he did, son.
He still taught the knowledge.
See what he did? He still taught them. What did he do?
Yea, he gave tube heed.
See that? He gave good heed.
And sought out and set in order many martially.
That's what he was looking at. What else happened?
The Kahalah sought to find out acceptable dabarim,
And
that which was written
was what?
upright,
And
even dabarim of Amat.
see now? It was the truth. Can you imagine he took the word and actually put it on the tube so it could be upright? Can you imagine he did that? He said that what was written was upright. It was the Amat. He had to put him up down. So we actually saw the literal word being right, upright. We actually seen it setting upright right before us. The Dabar, it was upright. We literally saw the Dabar being put on a tree, on an eye, and we saw it was up and it was right. Other people have been mimicking us for years. Yahoo 12 and 1, 10 and 1. We'll come back. Yahoo, Jeremiah they call it. Listen to the book.
Hear ye the debar which Yahuwah speaketh unto you, O house of Yashral.
What happened?
Thus saith Yahuwah, learn not the ways of the heathen.
Or which building? What I said was the
Going,
yeah. What happened? Gooey.
and be not dismayed.
Hold on, stop. What you say?
None.
No, what did he say? What did you say?
Going,
No. What did you say?
learn not the
No,
ways.
stop. Not you, him. What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Your mouth moved.
I'm with you, Gooey.
No, the one your mouth moved. That's what you were saying, gooey.
Right.
Well, you just ain't say nothing. I was asking. I thought you said something.
No, I didn't say anything. It,
Oh.
it didn't come out.
It didn't come out. Your mouth was moving though. I know you said something. Your mouth, he didn't think it. Then I really look. He said something. I really ain't gonna do that because of mom and daddy, and I don't want to do that in front of them. I know parents want to see their kids at their best. Isn't that right? Go ahead. Listen.
Hear ye the debar which Yahuwah speaketh unto you, O house of Yashral.
What happened?
Thus saith Yahuwah, learn not the way of the Gui,
Sit down.
and be not dismayed at the odds of Shamayim.
Or the signs of Shamayim. What happened?
For the Gui are dismayed at them.
See, that's what the nations are. So what happened?
For the customs of the arm are vain.
Listen.
For one cutteth a ox out of the forest. For the work of the hands of the workmen with,
See that?
with
The
axe.
workmen of the hands of the work of the workman at the hand with an axe.
Yes, sir.
What does he do?
They deck it with silver and with gold.
What happened?
They fasten it with nails and with hammers,
Did it do what?
that it move not.
What did happen?
They are upright as the palm tree.
See that? That's what we were looking at. That's what we were looking at. So that's how he got to see it. He used us learning because he knew that we were strictness for following and going after other people's custom. He knew it. And he knew that we set that up just like, and it was upright. So now when he took the debar and you put the debar on the same tree that they got upright, what did you just make happen? You just made the word upright. You're exactly right. See how he got us? See, that's what you call being crafty, caught you with guile. He told you not to learn it. What you think he was going to do? He was going to learn it. And you know what? That's how they do it. They get it and they fasten it with nails, and that's the same thing you did to Yahusha. You took the debar he made basar flesh, and you wound up nailing it to a tree, and it was upright, just like a palm tree. So now you just made the word upright. But he told you how he did it. It was more because he was wise. That's how he did it, being wise. Caught you with craftiness, caught you with guile. Use deceit to get you to do something he needed you to do. Hello? That's the same thing happened to Ka'ua. He was crafted. That's how the serpent got him to do something he needed him to do. You needed to do it so he can get you back over the right. You weren't going to see it no other way. There's no way you can start out right and stay right. You do better to start out wrong than get you right.
Right.
It never happened for him. It don't never work for him. It won't work for him. Because you know what they always going to do? You're going to always lust and go after what's wrong.
Right.
He already knew they were going to do it. It ain't going to work for him. You got to use this against them. So now you get to see these people taking something and nailing it, and you even nail it yourself. It's upright. So now if I take the debar, the word, and nail it to something that's upright, I've just showed you that the word is right.
That's right.
That's the only way you were going to understand it. All right, come on, son. Let's see what we're looking for. 23 and 13. Ooh, Allah Shamut. I'll get y'all finished in a minute. I'm kind of despised with some stuff. I don't know. Y'all kind of throw me. Very concerned about y'all. I see what y'all saying. My desire, it really is that y'all might be saved. I bet y'all got a zeal, but it definitely ain't according to knowledge. That's not all of it. It's not according to knowledge. Y'all be ignorant of some stuff. And y'all don't win it. Y'all start doing your own stuff. Y'all haven't submitted yourself. You got to submit yourself.
That's right.
That's the only way they're going to work. This is a submitting way.
That's right.
It is. That's the only way you're going to make it. It's submission. Everything ain't got a whole purpose. You holding up your hand. It's submission.
That's right.
Police come. They ain't going to tell you keep your hand in your pocket, are they?
No.
They'll tell you get your hand out your pocket. Tell you quit moving. They don't tell you put your hands up. They don't want you to do some submissive position. Put them behind your back. Put them on your head. Put them in the air. Everything is for their safety and you submitting. That's the only way you're going to get these people from hurting you. As long as you resist, the fight going to continue. That's why you're looking at why things ain't working out for you with Yahuwah. You keep resisting. You keep resisting arrest. Shaul even talked about being taken into custody. He said he hadn't apprehended that which he will also apprehend. You know who get apprehended? People that criminals.
That's right.
He said he was apprehended, and he was trying to apprehend that which he was apprehended of.
That's right.
He was trying to take hold of what's taking hold of him.
That's right.
Where he have gotten that from? From Yaakov, when he wrestled with the Malaki.
That's right.
So the Malaki had taken custody of him, and he was trying to take custody of the Malaki.
That's right.
Because he knew that's the only way he was going to get his Barak.
That's right.
How's something going to change for you if you don't learn what you need to do? Listen, you can do all the praying you want, but if you don't know the right verbiage and when you're talking to communicating, you're not going to get no results. You're not going to get any results. People, this is about you submitting to the will of Elohim. All right, finish this up. 23? Allah Shemut 23:13. Listen.
And in all things that I have said unto you,
What you want me to do?
be circumspect.
What are we talking about circumspect?
Not willing to take risks.
My members. In all things he told you, he said, do what?
Be circumspect.
Wait, who else y'all heard use that? That's how I know he was good at what he was doing. Oh, what you got? Pick me up 5:15 right quick. Ephesians. See, that's why, a lot of people, it's a big argument about Shaul credibility. I have absolutely no problem with the man.
That's right.
Because, his conversation makes sense when you sit back and you look at the other conversation of people in past times. He said, all things, he wants you to be circumspect. Everything I told him, he wants you to be circumspect.
That's right.
That takes out a lot of the guesswork.
That's right.
I wonder, can I do? I don't want to risk it. That's how you keep it. That's how you keep people on a narrow path. That's how narrow. How you gonna make something narrow? You cutting out every other avenue to it.
That's right.
Well, he didn't say that's not gonna be circumspect. Circumspect is don't risk it. Don't take no chance with it. That's how you can know I can keep you on a straight, narrow path. Because you leave too many avenues, then people gonna turn and go a different way. Listen to the book.
Wherefore he saith,
Do what?
awake thou that sleepest,
And do what?
and Zarok from the moot. And Mashiach shall give thee Aur.
And do what?
See then that ye walk circumspectly.
He just made it up on his own. It makes sense, don't it? And everything Yahuwah taught, he said, and be circumspect. Why would you risk it? He looking at it, that'll take it out. No guesswork. Don't do it. What did he tell us to do? Just do that. Don't be willing to risk it. That's the plan. How you gonna make utopia if you got all these other avenues you can go? Just stay with the plan. The plan will work. Everything he told you to do, just stay with that. But I wonder if, can we just be circumspect and stay what he told you to do?
That's right.
Hold what you got. 7:27. Kahala. Finish reading that though while you're getting that. Kahala, they call it Ecclesiastes.
See then that ye walk circumspectly.
See there. So what was you doing before? How y'all know that? Do y'all need to pray about it and find out? That they call common sense when people ain't got. Why would he tell me when I got up from the move? But if I was walking circumspect, I would have been dead. So he was showing me by not walking circumspect, that's why you're out. So now since I'm giving you another opportunity, now see that you walk circumspect. I was taking risks. I was taking chances. I was leaning.
I don't understand it.
You ain't gonna know what's dangerous about that. And what? The only way I can get out of Leon? What's the problem? But I'm leaning. Mean I got away from the bar. Get to the bar, I'm upright. See how he told you? Notice, he told you to lean not, which means you had to lean at the bar. Why are you saying leaning if that which was written is upright? So he starts showing, why would your code tell you to lean not? Because he know if you leaning, then you broke off. Then you taking risk. It's not upright. If that which was written was upright, why did the man tell me to lean not? He's telling me don't get away from the word. Make sense? That's how it's supposed to be playing. How many we heard lean out on? What was I thinking lean not on? What was lean out on understanding? Like he said, lean not your own understanding. I ain't thinking about it going over. I ain't thinking about the bar upright. Lean not. If that which was written is upright, don't get away from the bar. Don't take risks. That's how you stay upright. This is 727, the book of Kahalah. Listen.
Behold,
to the book. Behold.
This have I found.
Say it who?
The Kahalah.
Like doing what?
Counting one by one.
What happened?
To find out the account.
That's what I'm saying. Making sure he don't miss nothing. Yet.
My Nefesh seeketh.
What did you find?
But I find not.
Like what?
One each among 1,000.
Have you what?
Have I found.
He said he hadn't found one man out of 1,000. And what else tell him about the female.
But a Ashah among all those.
What happened?
Have I not found.
He ain't found a woman to do it either. What did you find?
Lo, this only have I found.
Like what?
That Elohim hath made each upright.
God, that's tight. But why don't happen?
But they have sought out many inventions.
They started leaning. The art started leaning. See how it makes sense to you now? He said he made it. So if he made each upright, how did he make him? It had to be by the word. It had to be. How you make him upright? It could only be, it had to be the bar. So what do I have to do? I have to emulate a behavior or a technique that he did. Right. Let's see it, the first chapter of the book of Ukanon. They call it St. John. 1 and 11. I'm saying 1 and 1. All right. Listen to the book. This is Ukanon, they call St. John 1 and 11. Listen to the book.
He came to his own.
He came to his own.
And his own received him not.
But
as many as received him.
To who?
Them gave he power to become the Bani of Elohim.
Doing what?
Even to them that aman on his Shem.
That believe on his name. Mm-hmm.
Which were born not of Dam.
Yeah.
Nor of the will of the Basar.
But what?
Nor of the will of Ish.
Yeah.
But of Elohim.
But of Elohim. What happened?
And the Debar was made Basar.
You said what happened?
The Debar was made Basar.
And did what?
Dwelt among us.
And how did we see it?
And we beheld his kabod.
As?
The kabod as of the only begotten of the Abba.
How?
Full of Khan and Amat.
So now we look at how did he make him? He took the bar and actually literally put it inside of flesh.
That's right.
So this is a behavior technique that we can do.
That's right.
This is we already flesh.
That's right.
Now all we gotta do is encompass the bar.
That's right.
Allow it to dwell and manifest inside of our mortal bodies.
That's right.
Hello? Can we do this?
Yes, sir.
Well, we told we can do this.
Yes, sir.
2 Corinthians chapter 4 at verse 4. For those that can't see it. The only thing that hurt us is that Shama. That obedience and that willingness to hearken to listen, that will kill you every time. We have to pay attention. Everybody came before, that's what they did. Everybody came, that's what killed them every time. How we beat our people, listen, we don't have the best dancers. We don't have, listen, y'all do a great job. It people out there way better than y'all. With this stuff y'all do, if people come up on the wheel, I'm the whole track, and I'm talking about with the whole thing, but I'm talking about with the music, everything. You can't beat nobody with music. With Zamara is what we have. They have songs. You're not gonna beat songs, okay? You're not gonna beat, because that's what the world loves. We're not gonna beat them. We're gonna hobbit. You're not gonna beat them. We're not gonna beat them with me being the most intelligent. But they're more intelligent. They're more skilled. He said, he told you that the children in this generation are wiser than those old.
That's right.
And this is their time. They're gonna be smarter than me. They're gonna be wise men. A lot of attributes. They're not gonna beat us on living.
That's right. That's right.
I ain't gonna let them beat me living.
That's right.
They ain't gonna listen. You ain't gonna all the skills we get through that and say, let's do something. Let's say, well, what do you want to do, dummy Smith? Let's just obey.
That's right. That's right.
That's where we're gonna come in the problem.
Yes, sir.
He gonna pull out some more books. No, let's close the book now and let's just obey.
That's right. That's
let's
right.
see who will be circumspect.
Yes, sir.
That's how we gonna beat them every time.
Every time.
I'm not worried. You ain't gonna beat these folk playing no bit. Man, these folk, Stevie Wonder played 9-0. Mm-hmm. Gotta see. Ain't no way in the world you can sit out here and woo, then play it. The man can see.
He can see. He can see.
Mm-hmm. Never heard that man say he done got no short money. The man can see.
He can see.
Folks, you're not gonna beat these people. Either blind people gonna be better than the seeing people. We're gonna beat them every time on living.
I'm living. That's right.
That's how I'm gonna kill this. Go get them. Listen, go get them. All I'm gonna do, let's just live.
That's right.
How? Live right.
That's right.
That ain't gonna start saying, let's see what definition of live right is. Yeah, there you go. That's where you start veering it. That's it. That's open to interpretation. So is everything you said.
That's right.
That's how we're gonna beat them every time. That's all he's been looking for. People that are stricters to living right. Mm-hmm. So now he just told us that the bar was made flesh and dwelt among us. So he actually took literal flesh, just like you and I, and put the bar in it and showed us that there is no error, no defects, and it don't lean. Mm. It don't veer off. It don't veer. Hello? That's through training. You ever see, y'all don't know, y'all, you get trees, you grow them up, they're sapling, not sapling. You tie them off, and you can put stakes in the ground so you can keep it and make sure it go, because you train up in the way, what was it?
Grow.
Straight. So when it's old,
won't depart.
That's why Yahuwah stayed the same way. He was trained up in the way he should go. So he was old, he wouldn't depart from it. Hello? That's why they kept it. He had got to be 33 years of age, it was supposed. Don't you know they got him there? You had to train him up. So they wanted to look and stake him out. So he was going the same way. And he never veered from where he was going. It was through the training. It was through the thing he used to cultivate it. Most of it through the bar. Don't y'all know through the bar you're going to be chasing and corrected? Yeah. All that part of your training to make sure you don't veer. That's right. People y'all go through here, you don't want to be chasing, you don't want to be corrected, you don't want to be whipped, you don't want to be chastised, you don't want to be rebuked, then you ain't going to be made perfect. You can't be made perfect. Yeah. Everything we're going through is part of what makes us. All the things he's giving me, all the things that happen to me, Charlie said, I don't even want y'all to be ignorant. That the thing that happened to me, man, happened for the furthest under the bar.
That's right.
Everything, that's how I keep going. Y'all know how many people depending on me. When that thing cook on there, look at that. My man getting ready to come on. I know my man gonna keep it straight. I know my man gonna enforce. I know my man gonna tell it right. I know my man doing what he say he gonna do. People count on me, and I ain't the one to let them down. It ain't too much on me either. All you gotta do is just turn right and go straight. That's all you got. You can't go wrong going right. Going right and go straight. Let's see what he told us. Let's see can we put this thing in the flesh. This 2 Corinthians 4:4. 4:4. What I put 4:3. 4:4 work out for him. 4:3 probably hurt the feeling. Listen to the book. Get it to him anyway. 4:3. Listen.
But if our debar be hid,
that's what happened. Let me tell you right here. That's your problem. Listen.
It is hid to them
that are
lost.
So if you ain't caught what I told you to do, you can't follow what I told you to do. Now he don't tell you nothing. Pay attention. That tight now. He said if it be hid, if you don't see it, hidden is something you don't know or you didn't know. That's what's. If you lost something you know where it's at, it's hidden. Right? It's hidden, right? So he just said the bar is hid It is hid to them that are
lost.
you're not where you're supposed to be at. If you lost, you're not where you're supposed to be at. Hypothetically, I told Tabitha to come to my house. She called me. She said, I'm trying to find out where you at. I'm like, where you at? I think I'm lost. You ain't where you supposed to be. You know, I'm asking Tabitha, you supposed to be? She said, I'm trying to get it. I'm over here in Decatur. You way off. I don't live in Decatur. See what I'm saying? That's what he tell you. He said, now, if you don't know where it's at, then it's hid from you because you're lost. In whom
The Elohim of this Arad
had did what?
blinded the lob of them.
See that? That's where it go at. It's in the law. It's in the heart, the mind. All these are two key concepts you need. The mind and the law work together because you start to think and do information. Some supposed to come in and convict you. If I said, well, I'm thinking about sleeping with Shoulder, don't get excited. It's just a scenario. So, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going now. So, just say out there and do that. Some of him supposed to come and say, you can't do that.
That's right. That's
Now,
right.
if it let me keep going, the problem start hitting him.
That's right. That's right.
So there's a disconnect from him. You can, anybody, don't act like y'all ain't thought no stuff. Yeah, we all do. Some of him supposed to be able to say,
That's
you
right.
can't do
That's
that.
right.
It is. Some of him supposed to be able to say, they ain't gonna work.
That ain't right. That's right.
But I could. It's got to be a connect.
Got to be.
It's got to be a connect.
Yes,
y'all,
sir.
y'all don't you know disconnect with this?
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm hungry. I could eat a horse. Hey, man, you want some Del Taco? No. Think about something else. Because this and that working together. You hungry, but that's saying that ain't what you want.
Right.
It's a connection. That's what he told. In the book of Philippians, he told you whose God is their
Belly.
How you come up with that? Because the appetite and mind go together.
That's right.
If you ate something that you really was thinking on eating something else, it will not be good. You'll say, I should have went with my first mind.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that before? You won't hear the guy, you say, I knew I should have went and got. You ever done it? You be like, because your appetite dictate and regulate with the mind. It is, and it'll be there. You might eat it. You be thinking, you be like, you know what? I know I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go on and get it now. Because your mind is saying that's not what you wanted.
That's right.
And your stomach is saying, although it's full, you taking something in, that's not what you were minded to do.
That's right.
So it's not hard to understand how the mind, the heart, and the belly actually works together. You set up that way.
Yeah.
That your mind and stomach connect together. That's why he said their God is their belly. What I mean, whatever this desire want, you go and you do it.
Right.
That's what he said. He said, if our bar be hid, if our words be hid, it is hid to them that are
Lost.
because you're not with us. Listen.
In whom the Elohim of this Arad
Had did what?
blinded the minds of them.
That do what?
Amon not.
Start saying something else. You know the book said there's a way poetry guy. So that Marshall Lee 14:12. Let's see what it says. I don't want you to do all that talking. Let's put it on the board. That's how everybody be right. Cause I know some of y'all mind be thinking, yeah, it's just him talking. He get like that sometimes. I guarantee this book right though. Let's see what it says. Listen to the book.
There is a Darak.
A who?
Darak, which seemeth Sadiq unto a Ish.
Why you think he told him to stand you in the way? And do what? Why he didn't just let him go for now? What he told him to do at that point? Ask for the ancient. Because if Yahuwah going to tell me, and let me just hear it right quick, Yahoo 6:16. Then you're leaving it in my hands. You're telling me to make my own decision. Yahoo they call Jeremiah 6:16. He would never do that. Listen.
Thus saith Yahuwah, stand ye in the Darak, and see.
Hold on. I know that plural. Stand ye in the ways.
And see.
And do what?
Ask for the old paths.
Which was said the ancient. So they'll put old, because anything can be old. If it's yesterday, it's old. Ancient gonna put you all the way back. So listen, come on. I had an aunt years ago. I stayed with her, and we would do stuff. And how she always operate on, she would never whoop you for something you did the day before. She just didn't do it. We do something. So this would happen when one of us screwed up. You had to kiss the other one behind the whole day. So if somebody wants you to do, they be like, man, go get me something. You be like, man, yeah. I'm finna go tell you. You be like, come. All right, what you want me to do? So you had to do this till the night fall to the next day. If they go, you go tell my auntie that day, tell my Tony did something. She just about gonna whoop you because she don't want to hear it. Because she learned that was old. It was only the day before. So when you say ask for the old path, if I put something in a day before what you got, that could be considered old. He told me the ancient. That's gonna put me way back further than that. That's gonna put us back to why would he use the name to go back to the ancient? The ancient was our first writings. So now when he tell you to stand in the ways and see, he not letting you make no decision. Although you're looking, because he know there's a way that seems right to you. So you start looking, surely you'll think these ways were right. When he said, show me all in, and told him to anoint one of the Benim or Yashi, Jesse they called it. Then he let him pick. They were telling me where. He said, no, not him. You're like, well, goodness. He let him know, because you're going to make it. He said, I rejected him. I'm never going to leave it in your hand to make a decision. The man went in, Nabal, Elohim, that went in, and surely he should have known. He said, no, they're not him. He said, don't look at him because that statue. I don't see like you see. So it's like, well, what's the purpose of you sitting me here? Because I'm going to show you who I chose. I know you're going to go to the wrong place. I know you're going to go the wrong way. So he had to sit here and correct him the entire time and let him know. Even he had to look, I know the man sent me here to anoint one, to Mashiach somebody. But is this all of them? One more. Fetch him. Because we ain't going to be able to sit down and eat until they get him. What did we learn about him at that point? That's right, he had the Urim and the Tumim. Y'all were taught this. We were taught this by Torah. That we won't be able to sit out. You couldn't eat because your name wasn't found in the register. If these weren't any one of the people that he was supposed to anoint, how were they going to sit down and eat? Come on, bro. When Dawood walked in the door, they said, that's him. That's him. We should have had the two. In your book told you that Dawood was a man after his own law. That's what we put the Urim and the Tumim at. So we have a place. And the other one, so we knew that somebody that knew Elohim's decision. That's why he wanted to know. He needed to anoint somebody who knew what his decision was. No more guess. Listen, having Yahushua, it took the guesswork out. No more guessing. That's what he looked at. Listen, in the 6th chapter, pick me up son, 6 and 1, right quick, Barashik. They call it Genesis. Six and 1. Listen to the book.
And it came to pass,
when
Anashim began to multiply on the Pani of the Arats.
And what happened?
Banu were born unto them.
And what happened?
That the Beni of Elohim saw the Banu of Anashim, that they were fair.
And what happened?
And they took them a shah of all which they chose.
Which he told them to do what now?
Of all which they chose.
Anybody ask him nothing? Listen.
And Yahuwah said,
what happened?
My Ruach shall not always strive with Ish.
Struggle. Listen.
For that he also is Basar.
Listen.
Yet his Yamim shall be 120 years.
Listen.
There were giants in the Arats in those Yamim.
And what happened?
Also, after that, when the Beni of Elohim came in unto the Banu of Anashim, and they bare Benim to them,
what happened?
The same became mighty Anashim, which were of old, Anashim of renown.
What happened?
And Elohim saw that the Rasha of each was great in the Arats.
And what happened?
That every imagination of the thoughts of...
You said every imagination?
Of the thoughts.
What happened?
Of his lob was only Rasha continually.
What did he do?
And it repented Yahuwah that he had made Ish on the Arats.
He regretted. I regret. What happened?
And it grieved him at his lob.
So what happened?
And Yahuwah said, I will destroy Ish, whom I have created from the Pani of the Arats.
So what was the problem?
Both Ish and beast and creeping thing in the fowls of the air.
And because you can't leave man to decide to make decisions on his own. You see what happened when you let one man or you let a people sit around and make a decision? Don't y'all know how quickly one man can come and destroy everything we got? One person. Is that imperative? Can you imagine who all had to suffer? You ain't gonna believe what the animal could tell you. You don't believe what the ox could tell you, and the grass. The reproach of them that reproached thee fell on the trees. It fell on the trees. It fell on the animal. He never told you that the animal committed no kata. Right. He never told you that the grass turned brown. that tree will not. He never told you nobody did anything wrong. He let you know that because of each transgression, it fell on them. That's how we learned it. The reproaches of them that reproach thee, it fell on me. Now you see how Yahushua wound up getting himself killed, right? He wound up getting himself killed as a man. He wound up getting himself killed as a tree. He wound up getting himself killed as a lamb and as an ox. It fell on him. He had to manifest all those attributes for him to kill him. Man committed sin, correct? Tell me again who he was going to destroy.
I will destroy Ish, whom I have created from the Pani of the Arats.
Who else?
Both Ish.
See, he was a man, didn't he? What else happened?
And beast.
You going to tell me that you can not tell her 129, behold the Lamb of Elohim? That's how he was able to die. Listen.
And the creeping thing.
Didn't they call him a serpent? They said he was a deceiver. They said when that deceiver was living, then Ka'ur tell us that the serpent beguiled her? Deceived her. What else?
And the fowls of the air.
The book said he was going to mount up wings like an eagle. When they put him on the tube, that's how it was. Don't you know an eagle mount his wings out like this? How y'all think? Let me ask you a question. So what did y'all come up with when he was dying? How was he going to fulfill all this? Don't y'all know that man had to bear all these characteristics in order for him to pay for the qatar of mankind? This man got to show he mount up wings. This man got to show you that he was a creeping thing, because these folks said the serpent creep. He called him to go down and creep. This man had to bear all the attributes. What else?
For it repenteth me.
And we already know the trees got destroyed too. Hello? Because of us. So why y'all don't realize that your behaviors, that your attributes that you do can cause other people to pay for your doing? That made man start to look at, do I want to do something and cause my children to inherit because of my wrong? Do I want to do something and cause offense and it wind up hurting somebody else? That's the only way you can only encompass the mindset we're supposed to have about that what I do can affect you. Problem we got, this me, Leon. They ain't got nothing to do. This ain't got nothing to do with you. This all me. If I'm among you, then it's all us. 7th chapter book of Yeshua. They're gonna call. Yahushua. They call it Joshua. Seven and 1. Give me 6 and 1 right after that. Y'all need this. Mr. Hill Turner, he knew what he's doing. Listen to the book.
But the Benim of Yasharal committed a trespass.
You hear that? They did what now?
Committed a trespass.
I couldn't imagine that. So what word y'all were taught about that? Ma'al. That's what it. No, don't forget, a trespass can be against man or against Elohim. The question got to be now, who is this against? Listen.
In the accursed thing.
In the accursed thing.
For a Achan, the ben of Carmi, the ben of Zabdi.
At verse 3.
And they returned to Yahushua and said unto him,
what they say?
Let not all the arm go up, but let about 2,000 or 3,000 anashim go up and smite Ai, and make not all the arm to labor thither, for they are but few. So there went up thither of the arm about 3,000 anashim, and they fled before the anashim of Ai, and the anashim of Ai smote them about 30 and 6 anashim, for they chased them from before the gate even unto Shebarim, and smote them in the going down. Wherefore the lob of the arm melted and became as mem. And Yahushua rent his clothes and fell to the arats upon his pani.
Like a creeping thing. What happened? You know who be on the ground? Creeping thing. Listen.
Fell to the arats upon his pani before the tower of Yahuwah.
That will put him on their belly. You know, snakes don't crawl on their back either. If he fell on their face, where was his stomach? Facing in the air? Maybe he had broke his neck, his face was on the ground, and his belly was turned up. So he had to fall flat, just like the serpent did. The Nakash. Listen.
Until the
They
eventide.
don't know how to know stuff like that. It's important. They don't worry. They cut Yahusha down from the two. How he fell? In a handstand. Legs sticking straight up. He was on the ground like that. Feet sticking up in the air. Saying, can't touch that. Dun, 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 dun. You need to know this. You didn't know how he fell, did you? You need to know this. That's why the book told you how he fell. Yahushua, this man bear the same traits he did. He was a shadow. So it's important I need to know that what happened, that he fell on his face. Listen.
Until eventide.
See that? That's how I know they were talking about him. Because they had to get him up. They told you why they had to cut him down.
That's right.
Because they were looking at the Muhadi were coming up. So they fell in face like, we got to get him up. Let's see what happened.
He and the Zakan of Yashral and put dust upon their heads.
Listen.
And Yahushua said, Alas, O Yahuwah Elohim, wherefore hast thou at all brought this arm over Yarden to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites, to destroy us, which Elohim we had been content and dwelt on the other side of Yarden.
What happened?
O Yahuwah, what shall I say when Yasharal turneth their backs before their enemies? For the Canaanites and all the inhabitants of the land shall hear of it, and shall environ us round, and cut off our Shem from the Aras. And what wilt thou do unto thy great Shem? And Yahuwah said unto Yahushua,
do what?
Get thee up.
See that? And do what?
Wherefore liest thou thus upon thy panee?
See that? He want to know why was he laying down on his face. What happened?
Yasharal has kata.
They committed sin. Go ahead.
And they have also transgressed my berith, which I amar them, for they have even taken of the accursed thing, and have also stolen and dissembled also, and they have put it even among their own stuff.
See that? They mixed it in with their stuff. Real familiar, ain't it? They took it and mixed it in their stuff. 6 and 1. That's important. You know what else I know too? He told him to get up. Listen.
Now Jericho was straitly shut up because of the benim of Yashral.
Yes.
None went out, and none came in. And Yahuwah said unto Yahushua, See, I have given unto thine hand Jericho, and the Malak thereof, and the mighty Anashim of valor, and ye shall compass the city, all ye Anashim of war, and go round about the city once. Thus shalt thou do 6 Yamim. And the 7 Kohanim shall bear before the Taba 7 shofar of ram's horns, and the 7th Yom ye shall compass the city 7 times. And the Kohanim shall blow with the shofar. And it shall come to pass that when they make a long blast with the ram's horn,
what happened?
And when ye hear the sound of the shofar, all the arms shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat, and the arm shall ascend up every east straight before him.
What happened?
And Yahushua, the Ben of Nun, called the Kohanim and said unto them,
what did he tell them?
Take up the Taba of the Berith, and let 7 Kohanim bear 7 shofar of ram's horns before the Taba of Yahuwah. And he said unto the arm, Pass on and compass the city, and let him that is armed pass on before the Taba of Yahuwah. And it came to pass, when Yahushua had spoken unto the arm, that the 7 Kohanim bearing the 7 shofars of the ram's horns passed on before Yahuwah, and blew the shofar, and the Taba of the Berith of Yahuwah followed them. And the armed Anashim went before the Kohanim that blew with the shofar, and the reward came after the Taba, the Kohanim going on and blowing with the shofar. And Yahushua had Amar the arm, saying,
what did he do now?
Amar the arm.
He
saying,
commanded them, saying what?
Ye shall not shout, nor make any noise with your voice.
Yeah.
Neither shall any debar proceed out of your mouth, until the Yom I bid you shout.
Yeah.
Then shall ye shout. So the Taba of Yahuwah compassed the city, going about it once. And they came into the camp, and lodged in the camp. And Yahushua Sarak early in the morning, And the Kohanim took up the tablet of Yahuwah, and 7 Kohanim bearing 7 shofar of ram's horns before the tablet of Yahuwah went on continually and blew with the shofar, and the armed Anashim went before them, but the reward came after the tablet of Yahuwah.
Yeah.
The Kohanim going on and blowing with the shofar. And the second yom they compassed the city once and returned into the camp. So they did 6 yamim.
Yeah.
And it came to pass on the 7th yom that they zarak early about the dawning of the yom, and compassed the city after the same manner 7 times. Only on that yom they compassed the city 7 times. And it came to pass at the seventh time, when the Kohanim blew the shofar, Yahushua said unto the arm, Shout, for Yahuwah hath given you the city, and the city shall be accursed, even it.
You said it's going to be what now?
Shall be accursed,
Even what?
even it, and all that are therein.
What happened?
To Yahuwah only, Rahab the harlot shall kai, she and all that are with her in the house, because she hid the messengers that we sent. And ye in any wise keep yourselves.
Do what now?
And ye in any wise
Do what now?
keep yourselves
From the what?
the accursed thing, lest ye make yourselves accursed.
So in the 7th chapter, y'all saw how all the cursed people wound up being affected. Y'all saw it affected everybody. He told them to keep themselves from it lest they become accursed. And if they became accursed, they was among the people. So what were the curse going to be at? Everybody. It was going to be on everybody. It was going to be on everybody. See, that's why it was so important for us to learn circumspect. When we start reading Shaul's letter, who they call Paul, we start reading Timothy's letter, they call Timothy's or Barnabas, however they want to call it to be. It's important that we pay attention to these people are strict. These people were strictest for obedience because they saw the errors and the defects of the people before them. You can't just do something and think it's just you. It's got to affect the other people. When Rahab the harlot, don't y'all know she hid the spy? You know what was going to happen to her? Who know what was going to happen to her? They was going to kill her if they found out she hid them. They came and questioned her about them. And she lied. And she said that the men came and they went a whole nother way. She did it for the sake of sparing the Kai of those men. And in sparing their life, she put her life on the line. And in putting her life on the line, it wound up saving her life. Not only her, but her good 2 deeds saved her house.
That's right.
16 right quick. 16, the book Acts of the Apostles, 16. 16, 15 right quick. Let's see what it says. Acts of the Apostles. I think it's 16 and 11. Listen to the book.
Therefore, loosing from Troas, we came with a straight course to...
That's Acts of the Apostles 16.
Yes, sir.
All right, listen.
To Samothracia, and the next yom to Neapolis, and from thence to Philippi, which is the Rosh city of that part of Macedonia, and a colony. And we were in that city abiding certain yamim. And on the Shabbat, we went out of the city by a Nahar side, where Palau was wont to be made, and we sat down and spake unto the Nashim which resorted thither. And a certain Ashah named Lydia, a seller of purple of the city of Thyatira, which worshipped Elohim, heard us, whose lob the Adon opened, that she attended unto the things which were spoken of Shaul. And when she was immersed, and her Beth, she besought us, saying, If ye have shafted me to be Amunah to the Adon, come in to my Beth and abide there. And she constrained us. And it came to pass, as we went to Palau, a certain damsel possessed with a ruach of divination met us, which brought her Adon much gain by soothsaying.
What happened?
The same followed Shaul and us and Syach, saying, These Anashim are the Abadim of the most Rosh Elohim, which shew unto us the rock of Yeshua. And this did she many yamim.
What happened?
But Shaul, being grieved, turned and said to the Ruach,
Do what?
I amar thee in the Shem of Yahushua HaMashiach to come out of her.
What happened?
And he came out the same hour.
Yeah.
And when her Adon saw that the hope of their gains was gone, they caught Shaul and Silas and drew them into the marketplace unto the rulers and brought them to the magistrate, saying, These Anashim, being Yahudim, do exceedingly trouble our city,
And do what?
teach customs which are not lawful for us to receive.
That's what the folks doing now. They're going to set a law against us. They made a law that you couldn't teach that you couldn't believe it. Listen.
Neither to Shamar, being Romans,
Listen.
and the multitude.
Y'all don't think these people Romans? They Romans. Listen.
And the multitude Zarak together against them, and the magistrates rent off their clothes and Amar to beat them. And
Then you know they Roman. Romans, they strict for taking your clothes off. That's a custom of Roman. They like butt naked. Roman, Greek, like butt naked. That's the first thing they do, take your clothes. Go to jail, first thing they do is want to take your clothes
That's
off.
right.
Oh, they Roman. It's Roman law. It's always about stripping you. Right. They don't want the truth. They don't want that mind. Listen.
And when they had laid many stripes upon them,
They want to know why the police beat them. Man, these prison guards be beating. I don't know where it come from. That's what the Romans do. It's Roman law to beat you. What y'all think these people got their own law? These people follow Roman law. Then they want to know why these folks get beat in jail. Man, you know, in prison they beat you. Man, the guards will beat you. I couldn't imagine where they get it from. It's a Roman system. You go to a Latin courtroom, a Roman courtroom. Why when you think the guards will beat you? It's Roman law. Listen.
they cast them into prison, charging the jailer to keep them safely, who having received such a charge, thrust them into the inner Beth, and made their regal fast in the stocks.
Yeah.
And at
Maximum
mid-Layla,
security. Listen.
Shaul and Silas Palal,
Yeah.
and sang Tahalim unto Elohim, and the prisoners heard them.
What happened?
And suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the Beth were shaken, and immediately all the dollars were opened,
Yeah.
and everyone's bands were loosed.
Yes.
And the keeper of the Beth, awaking out of his sleep, and seeing the Beth Dollar open, he drew out his sword, and would have killed himself,
What happened?
supposing that the prisoners had been fled.
Listen.
But Shaul sighed with a loud voice, saying, Do thyself no harm, for we are all here.
Yes.
Then he called for a Aur, and sprang in, and came trembling, and fell down before Shaul and Silas, and brought them out, and said, Sirs, what must I do to be saved?
What did he tell them to do?
Aman on the Adon Yahushua HaMashiach,
And who gonna be saved?
and thou shalt be saved,
You by yourself?
and thy Beth.
That's all I want to get to. He only knew that because he knew about Real. See that? Man saved his whole house.
That's right.
Don't you see, if life was on the line, if anything happened to them, they got out, escaped. But he risked his own life. Listen what else he did.
And they spake unto him
And
the
he-
debar of the Adon,
And then he closed the door back up and said, all right, y'all niggas go back to sleep. We'll talk next week. What happened?
and to all that were in his Beth.
Yeah.
And he took them
Well.
the same hour
And
of
put
the
them in
Layla,
minimum security.
and washed their stripes,
And
was immersed, he and all his straightway.
don't y'all know you're going to have to hazard your life if you're going to be saved? It's stuff y'all don't want to be practical about. Everybody that received the Ruach HaKodesh, people that were contended for being saved, continuing to the end, these people all hazard their life. How you going to get in when you ain't sacrificed nothing? Don't y'all know everything we do is a sacrifice? It's easy to do a whole lot of other stuff. It takes something to just sacrifice to stay on the straight and narrow path. That's the biggest problem with y'all guys. Y'all all start trying to outsee, outdo, outknow. All you gotta do is, like I said, in all things, just be circumspect. That's all. Every time we watch groups go in and do something, it wound up being a hurt to everybody. When the wall fell, he had to straight tell the people, listen, the city gonna be a curse to you. No. Don't mess with nothing. Don't try to keep nothing. But the people went right in and took the accursed thing and stuck it in their stuff. Go figure. Rolled it right up in their stuff and mixed it in. Once y'all told not to do something, it's a curse to you. That's how important it is when y'all hear stuff. Y'all have to pay attention. Therefore, we ought to give them more earnest heed. Lest when? I forgot. We should do what? For if the boss spoken by, which is his messenger, was steadfast, and if every and disobedience, how shall we if we neglect so great Yeshua? There's a lot of stuff we can do. Everything's just not too for us. Y'all know how straight the way in for us. Everything not too for. When I tell you, I said, listen, I don't want y'all to do this, don't do this. It's only because I'm not trying to gamble with my leadership thing. I'm not trying to lose my position. I'm not trying to lose your nefage. Stuff y'all are gamble. Well, it's just me. When the man come back, I don't have to give account. That's what Kavaku told you. He said, I'm standing to see what I shall answer when I'm reproved. I got to look at my position. The man's going to question me. He's not going to question me. I give account of my stewardship. The man said, quick, give account of your stewardship. So I try to keep y'all on a straight and narrow path. Just want y'all to decide decimal. Come on, finish this up. 23. Ooh, Allah Shamut, they call it Exodus. I'm trying to get y'all finished up. Give me a minute. Ooh, Allah Shamut, they call it is Exodus. This is the name of it. They call it Exodus, 23, jump down where we at 14, I think you left off. 23, 14.
Still at 13.
Still at 13? All right, 23, 13. Listen to the book.
And in all things that I have said unto you,
do what?
Be circumspect.
We heard that before. Not willing to take risk. In all things I told you, don't risk nothing. Y'all are risky. Y'all like the movie Risky. They got a movie, Risky Business. Would that be a movie conducive to what I'm doing? What would be the purpose of making a movie called Risky? Risky, how many of y'all remember the movie Risky Business? He was doing whatever. What do you think the purpose of these crackers making a movie like that for me to watch it? When the man told me to be circumspect, not willing to take risks. Risky business. See, you don't realize they know that there are people that's going to try to see their own way and they're going to wind up finding themselves dead. Listen.
And make no mention of the Shem of other Elohim.
See that? I definitely don't want no other gods that these people are cush and no other place these people got. There's a lot of stuff y'all do, it don't even make sense. Don't you know a lot of stuff these people get, it be dear to these people. These people worship plant, trees, they worship water, they worship stars, moon, all kinds of stuff. I can't fool with all these people. I can't move with all these people. I just can't. That's a lot of stuff I do. We just can't fool with everybody. He told you what the custom of these people are. These people stuff are vain.
That's right.
He didn't talk about these people having vain imaginations. And their foolish laws were darkened. You don't want to mess around and all he can give you up. I told you I'd be right here messing around. Wake up in the morning, have a dildo shoved in you, just jumping. Done shot your brain out your head. Y'all don't act like that too far-fetched. Because anytime we get off from what he told us, you already out there. This y'all, listen. Are y'all really serious about being saved? Because if you are, it ain't hard. Just do what you're told to do. If something ain't right, he gonna show it. He gonna manifest. Stop trying to see y'all own way. Husband, wife, y'all to do stuff the man told. How is it you consented to? Have y'all not heard about Ananias and Sapphira? He said, how is it that you consented with them to do it? Y'all got to slow down in here. This is your soul. Y'all mistake. How you do better as a Christian, get information and get worse. Worse. Come on, finish up.
Neither let it be heard out of thy mouth.
Stuff shouldn't be coming out your mouth. How folk know it come out your mouth? Everything he's saying, man, it'll affect their congregation. How did you know? He said stuff shouldn't be coming out your mouth. Listen.
3 times thou shalt keep a muhadi unto me in the year.
What happened?
Thou shalt keep the muhadi of Masut Lakam.
Yes.
Thou shalt eat Masut Lakam 7 yamin.
Yes.
As I amar thee.
I'm going to eat it 5. What's wrong with that? So what I'm doing at that point? Leaning. Because what written is upright. So if I'm going to do it for 5 days, at that point what I'm doing? Well, me, I got out front of the ball. See, that's how you got to start measuring stuff. How are you going to measure it? Everything you do, you're going to measure by the bar. If the bar is upright, what are you doing? Are you upright or are you leaning? Where did you get the leaning from? Y'all don't understand it. That's dangerous. Y'all don't. That stuff dangerous for us. Listen.
As I amar thee in the
Just
time
like
appointed.
I told you. He said, you ain't doing nothing. Just do what I told you. Ain't how you think, how you feel. Just like I told you. How'd you come up with 7 days? I like 7 days. 7 days better number. That's what I told you. But really think about a 5-day muhadi. That's not what I told you. You lead it to your own understanding. Listen.
In the time appointed of the Yorick Abib.
I think I just start having me one every week. Every first Sunday, I'm just having me a muhadi. It's a season. It's a seasonal issue. Everything you done showed you, then you start breaking cycles. Listen.
For in it thou camest out from Israel.
See that? Commemorating something. Listen.
And none shall appear before me empty.
Listen.
In the muhadi of harvest, the Ukag Shabua of thy labor.
When they call Pentecost, Ukal Shabua. Listen.
Which thou hast sown in the field, in the muhadi of end gathering, which is in the end of the year.
Which is so-called. Listen.
When thou hast gathered in thy labor out of the field.
What happened?
3 times in the year, all thy males shall appear before Yahuwah Elohim. Thou shalt not offer the dam of my sacrifice with leaven lakam.
Yes.
Neither shall the fat of my sacrifice remain until the morning.
What happened?
The first of the Ukag Shabua of thy land thou shalt bring unto the house of Yahuwah thy Elohim. Thou shalt not seethe a kid in its aim's milk.
Yeah.
Behold, I send a Malaki before thee.
To do what?
To keep thee in the Darak.
I don't know why. You just told me what to do. That's enough. I know what to do. I ain't stupid. I don't like nobody all I'm breathing down my neck. Keep talking about what I need to do. I can read. Can y'all read? Y'all just read it. What he gonna do then? What you say he gonna do?
Behold, I send a Malaki before thee to keep thee in the Darak.
And do what?
And to bring thee into the Malkum, which I have prepared.
What you want me to do?
Beware of him.
And?
Obey his voice.
Why?
Provoke him not.
Why?
For he will not pardon your transgression.
Why?
For my Shem is in him.
That's why I don't let y'all go. I know he done sent me. I ain't gonna pardon y'all transgression. It's wrong.
That's right.
So, you know, he looked at. I just told you clear. How many of y'all understood you supposed to appeal 3 times in a year? How many of y'all understood you supposed to keep the a masut bread? They call it for 7 days. How many of y'all understood Ukal Shabul? They call Pentecost. You supposed to appeal. How y'all men understand that you supposed to appeal for in-gas so-called? He said, yeah, I'm gonna put somebody to make sure y'all do it. He said, I'm not putting that in your hand. You think I'm stupid?
That's right. That's right.
He's gonna put somebody to make sure you get there.
That's right.
Beware of a baby. He's not pardoning your transgression. Provoke him not. The man, because he looked. There's no way I'm going to leave this in your hands to make a decision to do it. I got to get somebody to forcibly make you get that way. Let's see how it start out. Bamad Bar, they call it Numbers 22:14. They call it Numbers, but Mark Bar 22:14 is the actual name is wilderness. Well, actually, bar. Well, I guess a Mark Bar would be wilderness because Mark Bar is in bar. A Mark Bar had to be in the wilderness. Listen.
And the Sharim of Moab, Zarok, and they went unto Balak and said,
What?
Balaam refuseth to come with us. And Balak sent yet again Sharim more and more Habad than they.
More honor than they was. Oh, more glory. Listen.
And they came to Balaam and said to him,
What did they say?
Thus saith Balak the man of Zippor, let nothing I amar thee hinder thee from coming unto me. For I will promote thee unto very great kabod, and I will do whatsoever thou sayest unto me. Come therefore, I amar thee all me this arm.
They want me to curse them. What happened?
And Balaam answered and said unto the Abadim of Balak, if Balak would give me his beth full of silver and gold,
What you'll do?
I cannot go beyond the debar of Yahuwah,
To do what?
my Elohim, to do less or more.
Listen.
Now therefore I amar you, tarry ye also here this Layla,
And what happened?
that I may know what Yahuwah will say unto me more.
What happened?
And Elohim came to Balaam at Layla and said unto him,
What is that?
if the Anashim come to call thee, Zarok, and go with them, but yet the debar which I shall say unto thee, that shalt thou do.
What happened?
And Balaam Zarok in the morning, and saddled his ass, and went with the Sharim of Moab. And Elohim anger was kindled, because he went. And the Malachi of Yahuwah stood in Darak for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his two Abadim were with him. And the ass saw the Malachi of Yahuwah standing in Darak, and his sword drawn in his hand.
What happened?
And the ass turned aside out of Darak,
What happened?
and went into the field. And Balaam smote the ass to turn her into Darak.
See that? That's what the Malachi there for. I'm about to smoke some of y'all ass. Listen, struck him. He struck the ass. Listen.
But the Malachi of Yahuwah stood in a path of the vineyards, a wall being on this side and a wall on that side.
For what reason?
And when the ass saw the Malachi of Yahuwah, she thrust herself unto the wall and crushed Balaam's regal against the wall, and he smote her again. And the Malachi of Yahuwah went further and stood in a narrow Malkum, where was no way to turn either to the right hand or to the left.
See that? It was that important to keep him in the way. How you gonna keep him in the way if you don't block out every other entrance? How you gonna keep him? See, a lot of stuff y'all don't realize when y'all get different things I tell y'all not to do or to do, it's because I'm trying to block you off before you get yourself somewhere and you're not circumspect. In your mind, you'll think you're circumspect, but the whole time, you're in violation. And once you get in violation, now you got to sit back and wonder, how does the man repay me for violating? Everybody, hey, you're your ark and you're a cool keeper. Y'all worry about some stuff sometimes that's so trivial and stupid. Who I told, who I talked to. And the book even told you, who did Cain tell he had killed his brother?
Nobody.
It's coming back up. Everything you're doing is coming back up. Everything y'all ain't doing, everything you're doing that ain't Sadiq or Sadat, it's coming back up. That's why I try to tell her, look, in everything, make sure you're circumspect. If I can get y'all just mind to make your salvation the first priority of what you're doing, that entails your obedience, that entails your compliance, that compares your sincerity, your dedication, all that. The first thing you gotta have first, everything else just added. He told you what to seek first. He said everything else will be added. Y'all try to add, you ain't even trying to seek salvation. Because if you did, obedience never stops. Compliance never changes. Come on, that's 2 Corinthians, finish that up 4 and 4. I'll get y'all finished, get some of this off the board, get y'all through. 2 Corinthians 4 and 4. 4 and 3. Listen to the book.
But if our debar be hid,
If our debar be hid,
it is hid to them that are lost.
that's what you got to be careful about. It's hid to them that are lost. In whom
The Elohim of this Aratz
had did what?
blinded the minds of them which among not.
Less
The Aura of the glorious debar of Mashiach,
is the what? Who is the?
who is the image of Elohim,
See that? That's the image of him. We saw that. Should do what?
shine unto them.
Radiate unto us. Listen.
For we preach not ourselves,
But,
Mashiach, Yahushua, the Adon,
and who?
ourselves, your Abadim, for Yahushua's sake.
Tell them what we do, son.
For Elohim, who Omar, the Aura, to shine out of Kashab,
Did what?
hath shined in our lives.
That's how we know he could bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing. That's how you know he came from us. He didn't bring out oil from nowhere. He said he caused it to shine out of Kashab. He made light come out of darkness. That's how we know he came from us. It'd been different. He just said he brought light from somewhere else. He commanded to shine. It came out of us. So listen where it happened at.
To give the Aura of the knowledge of the Kabul of Elohim,
We talked about light makes clear. That's the only way darkness can understand and comprehend when light came. Listen what happened.
in the Pani of Yahushua,
In the face of Yahushua. Listen.
Mashiach.
Yeah.
But we have this treasure.
You said we do what now?
have this treasure
Where is it at?
in earthen vessels.
We got the word in us. See, now we understand how the word became flesh and dwelt among us. He made light come from darkness. We understood that it encompassed inside of us. So this is not a hard premise or a hard thing for us to know. He let us know that good can. He asked, who can make a clean thing come from an unclean thing? If he made it come from us, where did it come from? Then he showed you he could do it. So now he told us that we have this treasure in earthen vessel. The same premise that we found that Yahushua was made flesh and dwelt among, the bar was made flesh and dwelt among. Then we understand that the bar can reign and rule inside of us. Hello? We understand that we can be word perfect. We understand that we could be made upright. That's what Shalom was trying to find in the 7th chapter of the book of Kahalah. He said, this only have I found that Elohim had made unashamed. How? What did he do? He sought out some kush. He sought out some strange things. That's why we don't mess all in there. These people do a lot of strange stuff. We can't fool with everybody. I don't believe everybody. Listen, y'all get this black skin, don't fool me with people.
That's right.
I'm not impressed because your skin is black.
That's right.
Everybody we was in captivity with up the early, everybody we stepped in, we were indigenous about were black. So don't let this skin make you drop no security or no belief to think everybody right because they black. I don't walk around telling people that they Yahudim. Y'all do that junk.
Yeah.
I mean, walk around telling them people they know Yehudi. I don't have them conversations with people.
That's right.
You know you Yehudi. You know you Yahshua. No, I don't have any conversations with you. You're a Gentile.
That's right.
All these people are Gentile. You don't know where these people spew out from. These people don't even meet the register. Listen, there's a register. There's a list of those that came out. Don't y'all know we got, just like the slave manifest, that's what the book, we have a manifest. These folks didn't go into Mizraim in no captivity. How you gonna go and put them people, say these people Yahshua? I don't be telling these folks no junk like that. Because you got no island slang and that junk don't impress me. How did you get there? That man, we got booked. The man said, I came in ships.
That's right.
I was sold. You look at my mama, her dad, pure slaves. We were sold off a ship. Mother Smith off a ship. Her dad off a ship. Got paperwork with her family. Pant come up to the knee. 1,700 slaves. Your family ain't never slaved, never did that. We don't know you.
That's right. That's right.
You don't meet no criteria, no book. How these folks dropped up? Y'all not gonna put these pictures. I don't be reading these nigga maps these folks come up
That's
with.
right.
These niggas got everybody jump around here highlighting. Just look at like the Jesuit. They Puerto Rico, they Louis. I didn't get you, but the whole thing we be over. I'm just saying, you ain't saying, but how they have Puerto Rico, then they moved Louis over to Cuba. I don't know these people.
That's right.
How these people get here? Y'all, man, I don't believe none of this stuff these folks be talking. The man said we were going in ships and we were going to be sold. How did you get to your destination? A lot of these people already were spurred and sent out. Yeah. Everybody, listen, everybody in the book was black. So how y'all start just believing everybody black is Yehudi? Yeah. And y'all, I don't believe no junk like that.
That's right. That's right.
That's tight.
That's tight.
Go ahead, these folks to tell you how they got to the islands. How these folks don't know how they got them islands? How them folks already were down. So you don't count into what we talking about. The man told, Mushar wrote a book and said we were going in ships and we were going to be sold and our life going to hang it down. These folks tell you in our country, we never been slaves. We never been enough. That's all I need to know then. Mm-hmm. Take care, Gentile.
That's right.
You don't meet the criteria. The man said we were going in ships and we were going to be sold. Our life was going to hang it down. These folks come from their life ain't never been in no doubt. And they black-skinned it. They the only people that be jabbing up all these folks. I don't believe none of these folks. I don't pay these people no attention. But you know what the good thing is? The two things. You can be saved now. Everybody can convert. It ain't cause of just now. We've already had that conversion. When we came out of Mizraim, there were people that converted. So we've all had people that convert. Just like you can convert money, you can convert people. But don't go tell no lie because your skin black now that you know Yehudi. That you fulfill no bull from no book now. Other than you coming in as a Gentile. That's tight. I made some enemy then. I don't know about all these people. I don't know how these people got to where they are. I'm just being honest. I'm about way of slavery.
That's right.
My folk we came in ships.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm just being honest.
That's right.
We had a Nigerian here and just started telling that lie. Quit trying to tell them, man, what nothing but Yoruba.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but a clean Yoruba Egyptian.
Yep.
They miserable. It's a lot of these folks, you can't, I'm telling you, a lot of these black people, y'all don't realize, these people come from other nations. Yeah. These people Canaanites.
That's right.
Y'all be running these folks Hittites and Jebusites. You can't be fooling with every nigga you see. No.
That's right.
Nigga, you're a Jebusite.
That's right.
Hittite, Amorite.
That's right.
Ain't that right? Man, you can't be, no, I don't believe no everybody with no black skin. The man said we were going in ships and we were going to be sold. These niggas here, you know you're a slave.
That's right.
Not everybody. Mm-hmm. Not everybody.
That's right.
Police fighting down. I ain't no slave gonna sing that. That's Latin.
That's right.
All that Latin style. I don't know nothing about that. Ain't none of my people's stuff.
That's right.
Ain't that right? And already we had some red feet called the dumb ran down there. We ain't gonna get no red pointed toe shoes start running down the slide.
No, sir.
But the good thing is everybody can be converted. Mm-hmm. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
That's the truth, but just stop going around and find all these black people. Tell these folks they Yehudi.
That's right.
That's sacred.
Yes, sir.
All these folks supposed to come and grab hold of the skirt of him. That's Yehudi. Because they done heard Yehudi with us. But see, the white folks don't want you to know he with you.
That's right. That's right.
So I give you this old crazy lying doctrine, ritual, Christianity, all that food that messed your mind up.
That's right.
So took our kids, broken our home down. We got to come put our moral fiber back together. Mm-hmm. Start letting white folks dictate to us what's right, what's wrong. We got a book declared to us. Mm-hmm. That's why we come back to look at it. This book strictly tells us what's right and what's wrong. They book take all the avenue of guessing out. I tell y'all not to do something, they got that.
That's right.
Don't do it. Because at that point right there, you ain't walking circumspect.
That's right.
In your mind, you thinking right. Y'all been told this. This ain't nothing new to y'all. Y'all been told this stuff y'all doing circumspect. I tell you, don't use the word. Don't do it. Just be circumspect. Just take what I'm telling you for now.
That's right.
I wait to see what the record. Y'all take something, y'all gonna go the wrong way, you're gonna do the wrong stuff. Y'all ain't the people that y'all can take something and just stay right there with it. Y'all always go somewhere further you supposed to go.
Yeah, that's right.
So I ain't hear Greg talk, stay in the house. I can't want to pull it. Mm-hmm. Up and down the walkway. I start going up the street, ride, tie road, right and straight Henry Grader. I'm trying to keep y'all from running into Yahuwah Grader.
That's right. That's right.
Once you paddle and you fall in front of Yahuwah Grader, you're in trouble.
That's right.
That ain't gonna work.
That's right.
Yahuwah kill him.
That's right.
He done told us though, it's like, just stay in the bed. Don't be trying to experiment. Don't be trying to do no guesswork. Just stay with what he got us.
That's right.
Don't y'all know we lost our women from following these people out here?
Oh, yeah.
That's how we lost Dinah.
Oh, yeah.
Soon as she got with them women, she went to see the people of the land. What she do? Throw the legs up.
Yep.
Throw the legs up. You can't put, I tell you about these folks, you can't mess with everybody. Everybody ain't got the mindset you got. When I give y'all, when Mr. Yahuwah, a lot of different stuff, you can't do everything everybody do. That's, keep it right there.
That's right.
Stay right there. Don't be everywhere. You can't be showing up. You can't be doing everything. You got to stay back. We got a purpose. You'll get out here and then they know. You'll have them folks thinking we like everybody else.
Yep.
They Hebrew Israelite, and I despise that title. We're not Hebrew, we're not Israelite. Please don't go out here acting like one.
That's right. That's right.
They'll do anything. They'll be smoking, drinking, lying, everything, whole money, wife swapping. I see so much stupid stuff. I don't know where people mind at. Just we don't do that.
That's right.
We are strictly for the Torah. Just stay with what the man gave us. You can't get no better than that. What he gave us enough.
That's right.
Man, what other people got Torah so right? Who else got all the him so not of them? But with stuff y'all do, y'all are driving them away because y'all cannot obey. That's y'all who has believed our report. And who is the army who have been revealed? Like I said, but you're lost. I'm never going to believe it's one thing. You doing something else. Whenever y'all start doing, you ain't never doing one thing. You doing something else. I'm always, listen, it never happens at one thing. It's always something else y'all doing. That's why I try to stay on top of y'all to keep y'all. Just stay focused. You came here for one thing first, to be saved. Don't let stuff that come up that can be a benefit to you wind up being a snare. You can mess around and now what supposed to be a benefit, it wind up being a snare to you. Simply because you keep trying to seek out your own way. I don't want any of us to mess this up. We ain't gonna be long for all of us to be out of here. It ain't gonna be long. 1 or 2, 5 or 20. All of us eventually will reach that point. We'll be out of here. Don't sit here and go this far and then you find out you've been running in vain. Because you got your own ideology. Because you just got to try to see and find out what else you can add and do. Just stay with what we got. I ain't looking for that. All I'm looking for is what the man told me. I just want to make sure I understand what he told me so I don't start guessworking and get myself out. That's all I'm trying to get y'all to do. Stop all the extra. Stop all the rhetoric and the nonsense. Just stay with what the man gave us. Honest, accountability. Talk to somebody, care, he know it. First thing I do, blame everybody else. Then I just talked y'all last night about accountability. Do y'all understand about being a man, it's accountability? When Allah Shamwal, 3-1. I'll try to let y'all go. Ali, Ma'alahim. Everybody here got to get the same thing. Two, and same book, out of 1 Samuel, they'll call it. See that 2 and 19. Give me that first. Say that what I want. 2 and 19 out of Shamuel. I'm about to back it up. Listen to the book.
Moreover, his aim made him a little coat and brought it to him from year to year when she came up with her husband to offer the yearly sacrifice.
And what happened?
And Ali Barak Elkanah and his Ashah and said, Yahuwah give thee seed of this Ashah for the loan which is lent to Yahuwah. And they went unto their own bed. And Yahuwah visited Hannah, so that she conceived and bare 3 Beni and 2 Banu, and the Yaled Shamuel grew before Yahuwah. And Ali was very old, and heard all that his Beni did unto all Yasharal.
He heard what his boys did to Yasharal. What happened?
And how they lay with the Nashim that assembled at the Daleth of the Mashakan of the Adah.
See, there ain't nothing new with preachers sleeping with members. That's what they did. Our own people would be the worst detriment to us.
That's right.
Don't put everything on the white man. Our own people, they slept with the women. Listen.
And he said unto them,
what did he say?
Why do ye such things?
Why do you such things?
For I hear of your Rasha dealings.
And what happened?
By all this arm.
And what happened?
Nay, my Beni, for it is no true report that I hear.
See that? And no good report I hear. Tell them what you do, what they did.
Ye make Yahuwah's arm,
You said you and you responsible for you.
ye make Yahuwah's arm
You make the rest of the people
to my all.
to trespass. You cause and make them trespass. Tell them what happened.
If one ish kata against another,
That's what you got to look at. If a man did something against another man, tell them what happened.
the shafet shall shafet him.
That's what they used to do. That's why Mushah set up Shafatim judges, because they were judging matter between two people. If any time something happened between two people, he said the Shafis can judge that. If Hashikashi took some money from Cam, I can judge that. Yahuwah ain't got, I can judge that. Give him back his money. That's that man's money. Give it back to him. But what has happened?
But if a ish kata against Yahuwah,
Now, if you trespass against Yahuwah,
who shall entreat for him?
that's what we got to be careful about. Because when we get to the bar and we start to get Torah, law, and direction, now is your kata or your ma'al against man or is it against Elohim? Hello? He just asked you who gonna entreat for you. That's how important it was for us to realize we definitely want situation. When you got what they call the 10 Commandments, five is for Elohim. By making no idol gods, regard the Shabbat. Because he told you why you regard the Shabbat. It wasn't about man. It was because Elohim had bara, created, and he rested. It was his. Everything he gave you was his. Those the first 5. The next 5 was for man. A man can judge that. A man can't tell you all right if you transgress the Shabbat. A man can't tell you that. Well, you got an idol god. That'd be fine. I can't do that. That's against Elohim.
That's right.
I can do something. He talking about he commit adultery with a woman. I can get him. That's against a man. I can do something he coveted. That's against a man. But when it comes to Elohim, he want to know who can entreat for you. So that's how important. I know y'all don't think like that. You need to. That's why people in derision now, because they don't think. Everything coming, everything open. Y'all be doing stuff. A lot of stuff y'all do, it be against Elohim, and that's damn. He asked you, who can entreat for you? Shaul thought something about it. 1 Thessalonians 4:7. They find out who it's against. 1 Thessalonians 4:7. Y'all tired? I'm tired too. I'm tired y'all doing stupid stuff. We way too far advanced for stupid stuff. Let's see what he's talking. Matter of fact, 4:1 first. Listen, 1 Thessalonians 4:1. Furthermore,
Then we beseech you,
Who?
our King,
that you do what?
and exhort you by the Adon Yahushua,
Who we doing it by?
by the Adon Yahushua,
See that? By his authority. That as
ye have received of us,
how
as ye ought to walk.
uncircumspect. Are you receiving if we receiving how to walk, would it be circumspect or non-circumspect? Gotta be circumspect. So that you can do what?
And to please Elohim,
So you can do what?
abound more and more.
You know who abound? Fruit, trees. He saw on the sheet and it looked like trees. He's trying to keep you so you can prosper, so you can benefit, so you become more abundant, more productive. That's why he allowed in the garden. We learned that in Bereshit.
That's right.
When he saw them us, he said they were two. And you know what he told them to do? Continue to multiply, which means they pleased him. That's the only he kept them to keep reproducing because you please me. When you stop pleasing me, he said cut production off.
That's right.
Cut production short. I don't like it anymore. Cut it off. I don't like it. Y'all understand that? So they were trying to teach us how to be circumspect so we can continue to be productive, not non-productive. Because when you're non-productive, you're gonna go, what do Yahushua do when he came and found a fig tree? Wasn't no fig tree.
Allah.
I'm going to pray for you. Hang in that tree. Leaves for food. Leaves for medicine. The fruit for food. There wasn't no benefit in it. If you can't even produce no fruit, ain't no need to take your leaves. He said, wither it. Let you wither and die. Because it didn't please him. There was no reason to keep it around. Listen.
For ye know what Amar we gave you
He said they gave it. How?
by the Adon Yahushua.
See, I want to make sure where we find the transgression at. Because them, Is Shaul Elohim? He a man. I'll just make sure. He said, you know what commandment though we gave you? Elohim give commandment? Don't Elohim give commandment? Shaul said we gave you some. How'd you give it to her?
By the Adon Yahushua.
You know why he had to put that in? Because he knows a nigga listen. Is that man commandment or God commandment? That's why, listen, I harbor verbiage. He's smarter than these dummies. Listen.
For this is the will of Elohim.
You said, what is the will of Shaul?
For this is the will of Elohim.
So when I gave it to you, it was Elohim will for me to give it to you. That you do what?
Even your Kodash
See that you be Kodash and do what?
should abstain from Zanuth.
See that? And what else?
That every one of you
Should do what?
know how to possess his vessel
How?
in Kodash and Kabod,
Not in what?
in the lust of concupiscence.
Even as,
The Gentiles
that's the mother nation. Which?
know not
You
Elohim,
think I'm trusting these people out here? These people don't even know all of here. I'm not trusting these people. Listen what happened.
that no Ish go beyond,
And do what?
defraud his Ak in any matter,
For who?
because that the Adon is the avenger of all such,
So what you doing?
as we also have forewarned you.
You said Elohim did what?
We also have forewarned you,
Him is a mo. I don't like when people try to put themselves in Elohim state. We. Who is we? Trying to scare somebody. Listen.
and testified,
What?
for Elohim hath not called us unto uncleanness,
But what?
unto Kodash.
So what happened?
He therefore that despiseth,
Who don't like it?
despiseth not Ish,
But who?
Elohim,
Who?
hath also given us
His what?
Kodash Ruach.
So now you done found out now where your truck pad coming against Elohim. So you got to check. My all can be a trespass against man or against Elohim. Trespass my all don't necessarily be Elohim. Shaul made sure you know where your transgression was. He said that'll be against Elohim. Because he told you where a commandment came to. He said Yahushua gave him to us. Then he let you know when you don't like it. He said ain't us. It's Elohim. They're going to put you at the first 5. Who's going to entreat for you? They don't even know why he said it. That's why I like it right. See, he's so skilled. He'll time up. You hear pop, pop, pop. Don't even know you been hit. Man, I wish that nigga would hit me. You already been hit. They didn't know they were hit. Why would he tell you despise Elohim? Because Shamuel already done told you, if a man committed against Elohim, who shall entreat for him? He just told you, you just put yourself in a situation nobody can entreat for you. They didn't even catch that or did it. What you think about you got hit like that, you didn't know you did? Why would he tell you that you despise Elohim? Because he just told you ain't nobody entreat for you. That's why you think he wants you to be circumspect. That's why he wants you to be circumspect. 3 and 1. Come on. I'm getting ready to let y'all go. But y'all need to know this. Stop gambling and playing around with y'all in the flesh. It's designed and designated to take a fool out. 3 and 1. Listen to the book.
And the Yalad Shamuel ministered unto Yahuwah before Ali, and the debar of Yahuwah was precious in those Yamim.
What was it?
There was
It was rare. It was rare in those Yamim. That's what it was. That's why it was precious. You have precious metal. Only reason they precious because they're rare. I come with a diamond like that big old fat one. You don't sit and tell me, I see, man, it's a bunch of, you a liar. It's rare. That's why it's so expensive. That we take about the bar because everybody ain't got it. It's the same way it is now. It's rare. Anybody, man, you can go anywhere Shabbat day, and that's where you going to be at. Is that where you're going to be? Somewhere. But ain't going to be where you need to be. It's precious now. It's rare. Listen.
there was no open chazum.
See there? No vision. These people didn't know what was going on. Listen.
And it came to pass at that time when Ali was laid down in his malkum,
What happened?
and his eyes began to wax dim,
Yeah.
that he could not see.
What happened?
And ere the lamp of Elohim went out in
Y'all
the
see what
Mashakam.
happened? Why did the lamp go out? Huh? And how did the air come in?
Couldn't see.
You know if I the bar be hid, it's hid to them.
At a loss.
In whom the
Elohim. It's a rock. Blinded.
Elohim did the rock have blinded the minds of them that believe not. So I know how it went out. He let you know it wasn't the one thing gonna happen. It's something else going on. He gonna put on, man, I can't say, no, you were already in error. Your not sin was a part of your error. And now stuff done gone out. I tell y'all fire done went out. Your fire done went out. Because you ain't got that obedience, you ain't got that compliance, you ain't got that willing, you ain't got that zeal. That tight, ain't it? Let's see what happened.
Went out in the Mashkan of Yahuwah, where the Taba of Elohim was, and Shamuel was laid down to sleep.
What happened?
That Yahuwah called Shamuel, and he answered, Here am I.
Yeah.
And he ran unto Ali and said, Here am I, for thou calledest me. And he said, I called not, lie down again. And he went and lay down. And Yahuwah called yet again Shamuel, and Shamuel Zarak, and went to Ali and said, Here am I, for thou didst call me. And he answered, I called not my Ben, lie down again.
And what happened?
Now Shamuel did not yet know Yahuwah, neither was the bar of Yahuwah yet revealed unto him.
What happened?
And Yahuwah called Shamuel again the Shalishi time, and he Zarak
and did what?
Went to Ali and said,
What is saying?
Here am I.
And what happened?
For thou didst call me.
And so what happened?
And Ali perceived that Yahuwah had called the Yalid.
And what did he do?
Therefore Ali said unto Shamuel,
What is saying?
Go, lie down, and it shall be, if he call thee, that thou shalt say, Speak Yahuwah, for thy abad heareth.
And what happened? What happened?
So Shamuel went and lay down in his Malkum. And Yahuwah came and stood and called as at other times, Shamuel, Shamuel. Then Shamuel answered, Speak, for thy abad heareth.
What happened?
And Yahuwah said to Shamuel,
Stop. Why he didn't talk to him the first 2 times? Why he didn't talk to him the 3rd time? He didn't know him. See, when he went to see Ali, he was taught of it. See, areas there for that heard and learn, then it'll come to me. Where was he going the first 3 times? He kept going to Ali. Because he hadn't been taught. See, you see what's dangerous once you taught and you do things. See, his error could be forgiven. He didn't know him. The book told you. Now, he didn't know Yahuwah. So when he hears something, why wouldn't he run somewhere else? What you gonna call him? Then what? You gonna be ashamed of him? He not gonna be your friend anymore? He didn't know him. The book told you that, didn't it? But once he was taught, did he jump back and holler, Ali, I see what you're saying now. Well, it makes sense. I called you, you need to be paying attention to me. And yet, amazingly, Shaul just told you, he had not called you uncleanness. He called you Kudat. That way he wanted now. This man already in error. I don't want you there. That's why I'm be wanting y'all go to these shop places, all these folks. A lot of these folks in error. Finish listen what happened.
And Yahuwah said to Shamuel, Behold, I will do a thing in Yasharal, at which both the ears of every one that heareth it shall tingle.
Yeah.
In that yom I will perform against Ali all things.
You say help him do what now?
Perform against Ali
Go ahead.
all things which I have spoken concerning his Beth. When I begin, I will also make an end.
Where I started, where I'm going to finish. What happened?
For I have
So would that be safe to say he declared the end at the beginning? You were taught that. So let's just be practical. He went in the room, saw Ali, and Ali said, go ahead and just say, lay down, that server here, D. That's it. There had to be more conversation. He's telling him stuff, the only way you know it is because you've been taught it. He said, where I started, where I'm going to end at. Yahuwah said, I declared the end at the beginning. That don't make sense to give a man. He got to have understanding. Listen.
For I have told him that I will shafet his Beth forever.
I'm going to judge his house forever.
For the iniquity which he knoweth, because his Beni made themselves vile,
What happened?
and he restrained them not.
Listen.
And therefore I have Shaba unto the Beth of Ali, that the iniquity of Ali Beth
I vowed to him that the iniquity of his house
shall not be purged with sacrifice nor offering forever.
Y'all heard that? Make sense? Anybody know? It makes sense? Raise your hand if it don't make sense. It don't make sense? 10 and 5. Abarim. They call it Hebrew. Listen to the book.
Wherefore, when he cometh into the Arats,
What happened?
he saith, Sacrifice and offering
I couldn't imagine.
thou wouldest not,
What happened?
but a basar hast thou prepared me,
What happened?
and burnt offerings and sacrifices for kata thou hast had no pleasure.
What happened?
Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the Sephar. It is written of me to do thy will, O Elohim.
What happened?
Above when he said, Sacrifice and offering, and burnt offerings, and offering for kata thou wouldest not, neither hadst pleasure therein,
So what happened?
which are offered by the Torah.
Yeah.
Then said he, Lo, I come to do the will of Elohim. He taketh away the first,
That
he may establish the second,
by
by the which will we are kodash through the offering of the basar of Yahushua HaMashiach
how long?
once for all.
That's good. Back at the 3rd chapter. Three and what verse?
15.
15. Listen.
And Shamuel lay
Pick me up a
until
little bit more. What did he say? Back me back up. 14. Listen. 3 and 14. Listen.
and therefore I have Shaba unto the Beth of Ali,
I vowed to the house of my Elohim. That's what the name Ali means. I vowed this to the house of my Elohim. This should be important to you because Daoud said he heard him say it to his Elohim. He heard the Elohim say unto his Elohim. Now the name he just told you, he said, I vowed to my Elohim. That's what the name Ali means, my Elohim. I know they don't pay attention to nothing. Listen.
that the iniquity of Ali Beth
See that? Of his house. What happened?
shall not be purged,
With what?
sacrifice,
And what else?
nor offering,
See that? That's why he came along and told him that sacrifice. He was trying to tell you that he was Elohim. He said, I already told, Ali already knew this. My Elohim already knew that. That's why he could tell y'all that. That he wasn't going to desire no sacrifice, no offering that were offered by the Torah. He told you he said this to Ali. Who was Ali? The name means my Elohim. Yahushua was his Elohim. So he already knew that above when he said it. He said, so he prepared a body for me. He already knew he wasn't going to do it. Let's see, Ali didn't know what was going on. Let's see this. Listen to the book. Finish up. Maybe Ali
forever,
didn't. For how long?
forever.
That's why he said that, because they wasn't going to do it. Because the only way he was going to purify was with a body. That's why he said he knew it was going to take my body, my flesh. Listen.
And Shamuel lay until the morning, and opened the Daleth of the Beth of Yahuwah, and Shamuel Yara to shew Ali the Kazum.
Listen.
Then Ali called Shamuel and said, Shamuel, my Ben. And he answered, Here am I. And he said, What is the thing that Yahuwah have said unto thee? I amar thee, hide it not from me.
See now, I want you to tell me. Listen.
Elohim do so to thee, and more also,
Uh-oh. Listen.
if thou hide anything from me of all the things that he said unto thee.
Listen.
And Shamuel told him every whit, and hid nothing from him. And he said, It is Yahuwah.
See that? He reckoned. What he said? That's a lie from the pits of hell. Never happened before. He already knew it. He already knew it. He already told me the house wasn't going to be purged with it. That was not going to purify. That was not going to keep his house. Took a man and let the man take on a Shem that was actually going to be the Shem that actually was the replica that actually represented Yahushua. That's who he was, Ali, my Elohim. That's why he didn't fight or resist it. He knew it is Elohim. Hello? That's how important it is that you've been told something, nothing changed. Nobody sat around. He didn't sit here and blame his boys. He didn't say blame nobody else. He knew it is Yahuwah. He knew it. What was he accused of doing? Let him do what? So what did you call that? What he do? And what else would you say he did by letting his sons do that and looking at him? Consented? Huh? Winked at it. 17 to 30, Acts of the Apostle. This is what happened.
And at the time of this ignorance,
See that? Hold on, what you got, son. Back me up at verse 26. Listen.
and hath made of one dom
So
all
back me up
nations.
there, 24. 17:24. Listen.
Elohim that made the Arats and all things therein, seeing that he is a dun of Shamayim and Arats, dwelleth not in Mashakon made with hands,
What happened?
neither is worship with Anashim's hands,
What happened?
as though he needed anything.
You know he told you that, didn't he? If I were hungry. He said, I wouldn't tell you. Isn't that right? Let you know he don't need nothing. Why would y'all take that conversation? Have I ever heard him tell me he ain't need nothing? Or I just heard it when he told me? It's important I know that he's already made that statement in the 50th chapter book of Tahalim. He let me know that. He said, I own a cattle upon 1,000 hills. I know all the fowls of the Shamayim by Shem. He said, if I was hungry, he said, I wouldn't tell you. He said, the rocks are mine and the fullness thereof. So when Shaul makes this statement, I got to be able to do it. I got to compare that statement. Listen.
Seeing he giveth to all Kai in breath in all things, and hath made of one dom all nations,
To do what?
of Anashim, for to dwell on the Pani of the Arats.
How do y'all get that information to know that's true? That's big. That's dangerous. What? You believe that? Based on what? Noah. Thank you, sir. Noah had 3 Shem. Ham, Shem, and Japhet. So we understand how they came. The book told you, and it gave you the Tuladah with the genealogy. He said, by these were the coastline. They put island. It's coastline. That's how all those places were formed of Europe. That's how you got Kush. That's how you got what they call of Africa. And you also got us. Hello? So he started letting you know. He said, by these, he started giving you the region, telling you that all of the best, the land was named after the Abba. Those men actually came after the Abba. He named the Ben, the land after the Ben. You do know the Beth could be the land and the family. Just like you named after Mashiach. You his inheritance. The reason you named the land after the Ben because that's his inheritance. So it only makes sense to name you out there. If my people which are called by
Mashem.
we his inheritance. Wouldn't it make sense to name it after him? Hello? Parents will have kids and set savings account in their name. That's their inheritance. That belongs to them. It only made sense to name the Yahudim after his men. Because we are his inheritance. I don't know what we're going to do. Let's see what it says. Tahalim 101. Let's see what it says. 100 verse 1 right quick. Tahalim, they call the song. Oh, man. Y'all go ahead and go to sleep. Don't worry about it. We got to cut the error off. There's too many errors. With what we get, we should be, listen, our margin for error should be so low. I'm just being honest, we cover so much ground. I mean, this ain't speculative. You actually get information that lines up. You can see this is conducive for salvation. This is conducive for sin. You know this. There's no reason for y'all to be doing no guesswork trying to do nothing extra. Circumspect. Don't take risk. People do better with their 401ks. You get a survey, you know what they tell you to do? Don't do high risk. Let's play it safe. Anybody know about that? At a certain age, they'll tell them you young, you can take risks. You can recover from them. But Yahuwah never told her that. He told her, remember now you're crazy. He told her don't take no risk. It's never been a time he told her to take risks. Never been a time. He said you're supposed to remember Zakar then. No risk, even when you're young. We're the only people coming on. You can be risky when you're young. When you get older, when you really want to worry about being saved, then he said, I don't know what you're doing. He said, I never told you that. I never told you can take risks when you're young. I told you it's a car now, before the rush of time comes. Listen.
Make a joyful noise
Unto who?
Yahuwah,
All who?
all ye lands.
Beth. The Beth is the land, the house, the family. In, within. Serve.
Yahuwah with gladness
Come.
before his presence with singing.
Know what?
Know ye that Yahuwah, he is Elohim.
He's trying to teach you. Just like Shemuel, he didn't know. So he need to be taught. Listen.
It is he that hath made us,
And not,
we ourselves.
who are we?
We are his arm,
And,
the sheep of his pasture.
see that? That's his inheritance. We're his inheritance. We're his property. We're his Beth. We're his family. We're his land. We're within. He told you to enter into his gates. Within. That's us. We the Beth. That's why he want to dwell in us and not in a building. Hello? 1 Corinthians 3rd chapter said, know you not that your basar is a temple? Mashmakan? He said, who's Mashmakan? You are. And if any man, him, Elohim going to destroy him. We learned that because he went back to get everybody that destroyed Jerusalem. That's his whole goal. He was going to get them that destroyed the Beth. So if you're the Beth of Elohim and people destroy you, what you think Elohim coming back to do? That's why I told you, vengeance is mine. I'm going to repay him. He got to come back and repay him with a recompense. Simply because he said, I made you my Mashmakan. I dwell in you. Come on, finish that 17 so I can go. 17, 30. 17, we got 26, 27?
26.
So I let them go. Come on.
And hath
Acts of the
made
Apostle, and had made of one
Dom
who?
all nations of Anashim
To dwell where?
on the Pani of the Arats,
And then what?
hath determined the times before appointed and the bounds of their habitation.
See that? That's why he told you about these where the coastlines made. You know what the coastline taught them? That's how far you go. Because you got the sand now. He told you appointed bound of habitation. That's how we know. He gave everybody a coastline. That lets you know how far you go. Hello? The sand comes in and let the water know how far it go, and you know how far you go too. That's right. He pointed the bounds. So that give you, so we'll say he put boundaries around them. Like we got boundaries inside of the bar, boundaries inside the Mashkan, boundaries in our home, boundaries in the street. That's why he said, but he set the bounds I have to tell you. So I tell you, don't mix, don't do, don't go, don't do it. Because I'm saying you, he's appointed the bounds of your habitation. You didn't get it from him, did you? He gave it to you by us. So we told us in 2 Corinthians 5 and 19, he said, we then are ambassadors for the Mashiach. As though Elohim did beseech you, we ask you in his stead, be reconciled, get back. Oh, he come out here and ask you to do something. What the purpose have that he gonna have? He ain't gonna send no Malachite down to teach you nothing. He gonna use a man. Everybody gotta hear a man. That's the only way you gonna get it. Come on, put that up.
That they should seek the Adon, if happily they might feel after him and find him.
Where we get that from? Who? Who? Yasakal. Yasakal. And he had lost his sight. And he wanted Asu to come closer, but it was Yaakov. He said, that's how I can feel it. He was blind. He couldn't see it. Don't you know, he just told you you're blind. So he asked her to come forward. He said, so I can feel it. This is my very being. So that's what we're doing with Yahuwah. We're trying to help it that we might feel we can find him. Hello? What else we going to compare this with? Listen.
Though he be not far from every one of us.
Listen.
For in him we kai and move and have our being.
Listen.
As certain also of your own poets have said.
Like what?
For we are also his offspring.
See that? What else happened?
For as much then as we are the offspring of Elohim,
What we do?
we ought not to think that Elohim is like unto gold or silver
yeah.
or stone, graven by art in each device.
I don't know why these folks trying to worship all this stuff. Come on.
In the times of this ignorance,
What did he do?
Elohim winked at.
What did Ali do?
Winked at.
That's what my Elohim did.
That's right.
That's what my Elohim did. At the time of the ignorant, he winked at it.
That's right.
He overlooked it. When he saw what they did, he just overlooked it. Can you believe my Elohim actually overlooked that? So you just take this and read it, you don't have nothing to compare it with, huh? At the time of the ignorant, he overlooked it. But what did he do?
But now,
What does he do?
Omar all unashamed
In certain places?
everywhere.
To do what?
Repent.
You gotta change what you're doing, people. We can't keep walking around now playing ignorant and stupid and dumb. He's not going for that no more. Everything I try to get y'all to do is what I feel like I can stand for. See, this is your nefesh and mine on the line too. So I can't stand for y'all sitting around just doing what you want to do and come up with what you want to do. It. Y'all can do it somewhere else, y'all just can't do it him. Because I got to give an account for my stewardship. And I'm not willing to put myself online, just have y'all doing any and everything out here. And you take control and take the reign, do something, leave your house and leave yourself out somewhere and somebody burn on my account. My end is, you count on me. I'm trying to make sure we right.
That's right.
That's just about I'm trying to make sure we right. So if he gives us something, I want to make sure we stay in a certain line with it.
Right.
Y'all got it? And always keep it wrong. If Yahuwah see the turn and say, that's not the way, then we'll adjust.
That's right.
We'll reassess. Because at the end of the day, we're only here for one thing. That's to make sure we get saved.
That's right.
He can give us something. The book even told us something as using.
Not abusing.
That's why I started setting praying. I said, let this as far as be good enough to go. Because I know people will go too far with something. And you don't want to do. We'll do just like Balaam said. If Balaam would give me his house full, I cannot go with me boundaries. Nor do what he done commanded me. Because now you start doing with the scant, barely sufficient. That's what we all got to pay attention. Remember he told her, if he couldn't go further, that means he set boundaries. You can't go but so far. He said he can't go left because the measurements already been set. Quit trying to reinvent the wheel. It's already rolling, people. Stop trying to find something else to do. I guarantee you, if you doing everything you supposed to do, you ain't got no room to do nothing else. The only way you got room to do something else, because I know you ain't doing everything I'm telling you to do. I ain't no fool. Listen, tell me you doing, come on and tell me that you doing everything Shaul. Come on, stop and tell me. But Rob B. Yahuwah, if I done all he commanded me to do, you left out something, you done did your own thing. He told Shaul, don't spam, kill him out, young, something off. What he did, he saved the chief of the thing that should have utterly been destroyed. So I'm telling you, then they'll come right back and say, I've done all Yahuwah command. You hadn't done it. Because you did, you ain't got time to get off. Everybody here, if everybody just stayed with what we got, you ain't got time to get off. It's too much precedent on making sure you get it right. Stop gambling with your nefesh. And the women, quit following me wrong. It don't matter that you can't follow nothing wrong. That's dumb. I tell y'all over and over. Listen, your obedience, your allegiance to your husbands, your wife is only to a point. When something gets to interfere, when something gets to hinder or to distract the plan of salvation, that commitment over with. You heard I'm fishing, I'm dead, I could be married to another. No, nobody. That's too much power for anybody. You can't do it. I'm all for y'all women. Y'all obey y'all husband. Not to do nothing wrong, though. That same thing with the husband. My commitment ain't tell my wife to go nowhere wrong, do nothing wrong. I don't have that commitment. Me and my wife don't have that agreement. We ain't having that conversation. I'm not going with you. We ain't doing it. That's stupid. How about me leave? That's stupid. Y'all know, our judgment got to be solid. I'm trying to put something back in our hand we lost. The white man took away our ability to lead our home, structure our home, and make rational decisions. We can't be stupid. Yahuwah is come back and restore that. Now these men, like, we just made the dumbest decisions. They want these women not to have confidence in us. That's why we got to do all we can to show you can count on me. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to be persistent. It's going to be my first dedication to make sure we get it right. People that came before, they were concerned about not only saving themselves, saving their home. Luke tried his best to save even his son-in-law. He tried. He tried. He didn't make it. Because they were concerned about everybody in their house. How is it we from the same house and you ain't concerned about us being saved? Hello? Louis wiped out a whole house. That was a whole house. That was lineage wiped out. Don't you understand how things had a hog? All 7 of his sons were killed because they're disobedient. How do y'all think stuff y'all do ain't going to come back and ain't going to be a recompense to it? The man lost 70 sons because of his disobedience. Y'all will stay with these people wrong, and you don't worry about killing your house. So he a different Elohim now. He don't kill a house. He don't destroy whole families no more. Y'all do some dumb shit. Just straight dumb. I just don't get it. You ain't concerned about that man wiping your house out? This man not only took this man out, he took his sons out, let him see it in it burning, and when he heard it, he fell back and broke his neck. Yahuwah is angry with us. We can't keep transgressing, folks. It's time to stop it. Get serious at some point about y'all nafash. Y'all want these tired bastards? If you don't care about yourself, I know you don't care nothing about me. We all attached to one another. What I do gonna have some kind of consequence to you. What you do gonna have consequences to me. Then everybody gonna have to get on board or y'all getting out of here. Y'all serious, I ain't not doing it. Them people failed because people took over the cursed thing. The other thing said, don't do it. So I'm gonna start cleaning my books today. Y'all either one way or another way. I'm getting rid of y'all today. I can't do it. Y'all ain't gonna take, listen, y'all counting me? Y'all not taking me out. Y'all not taking the congregation. Y'all gonna go on your own. You gonna kill yourself out there. Y'all not gonna kill us. We can't do it. I can't do it. Come on, get the mess I get through. I ain't got all day. Come on. Appreciate it. Give me a hand clap. Late in the evening. We told her to purge out the old leaven so you could be a new lump. Time for folks start looking at where you're in the fire at. Ain't nothing more important than your nefash being saved. No dedication and nothing above Mr. Yahuwah. Now y'all got a good opportunity, man, not to make the mistake we making. These people done did a lot of wrong against Mr. Yahuwah. Mr. Yahuwah won't forgive you either. He ain't gonna forget it. He will not forget our trespassing. Adon came right there and told him the woman gave it to him. He didn't want to hear that. He was like, I strictly commanded you, though. I told him. He told that man early in the yom, the day you eat of it, you'll surely move. First thing he came out to, no accountability. The woman that gave, she gave me and I did eat. Shaul came back to let her know what happened. He said he wasn't deceived, though. He said he was not deceived. That's right. That means he was disobedient. There's a difference you deceived than versus you just disobedient. Either way, y'all, it's time for us to get straight around here. It's late. Too late keep being the same people we've been. Y'all all right? How hard, Mr. Yahuwah? Ain't that right? Been tuned to me. I ain't got no problem, Mr. Yahuwah. Man, living better than I ever lived. Man, coming on, give me information, prepping for salvation. I never had it. He would have been gracious to me. Man, been you can tell me. I guess a lot of y'all, you ain't really got no plans on being saved. It don't matter. This all I got. That's all I got. I got a lot of other little trinket stuff that people got. People like it when they see it. But I assure you, that ain't all I got. Mind the fight, this is all I got. All I got, one chance. Heard a man say years ago, if I had two, I'd take a chance with something else. He only gave me one. Boy, if I'd have had two of them. I could have went and tried something and seen how something else will work out, get real deep in it, and then get out of it and come back and say, okay, now this is right. This one will stay. Can you imagine he only gave us 1 to 5 to do this? One. You can't afford to get it wrong. You had about 4 or 5 of them. You could play around, mess up 3, 4 of them, whatever. Come back, you got that last one, this right here, then you get serious. What you do when the man only give you one? Got to get it right. So we put a lot of time in. I know it's long for me too. I'm the one standing up doing it. But you're trying to get up to a point where people really become enlightened and realize we got to stop all this gambling. Stop all this cross living. And when are we going to get serious? Now look at it. Nothing else and nobody should be more important than your nefesh. Why is it y'all comfortable with stuff wrong? We got a break. That's the stuff we did in the past. When it's wrong, it's just wrong. Man, give us a small little thing and say, see if you can follow this. We start jumping the gun, running across, trying to see what we can get out, what we can get around. We can't work like that no more. He brought my Mizraim to talk. He said, after this you say you can't walk like that no more. You just can't do it. Too critical walk. Man, I don't know how many times I felt like I was finna leave him. I don't know how many times. I just try to tell him, I said, just let me be right. Just let me be ready. I'm just holding on. I'm just holding on until I get out of here. Once I know what the plan is, save, get saved, stay saved to the end. That's all I need you to do. Don't quit, don't stop. Don't get, how long I can keep doing it? To the end. I know the plan now. I won't falter. I won't veer from it. I just got to stay to the end. That's what I do. Stay to the end. Don't go with just nothing good. I got to do this till I leave him. Either he call in, he come back and call the dogs off, or either I got to stay until I die. That's all I got to do. I got to be saved. Y'all messing around, y'all playing around. I guess it's just, that's what happens when you get too many young people. Once y'all get some age, y'all get some time here and you start losing some ability, you'll do better. Be around some blindness strike you. There's some handicaps coming in on folks, amputate both of your legs. You tell me, if I had my legs, I'd give it a run. Shut your mouth. You ain't got them. You ain't going to do nothing. That's why he took them. Hold on, but that be on time. I'll stop you in your trial, hurt your feelings. Shut your mouth talking about what you'll do if you had it back. Everything you got to do it now. When you want you to remember? Later on? When? But that's your time. Y'all young. Y'all need to be doing it. Y'all playing around. That man got some stuff. Listen, that man got plenty more cancer. He got plenty more diabetes. He got plenty more blood pressure. Plenty more Alzheimer's, Parkinson. That man got all kind of mental illness he can take y'all right. He got liver, dialysis. That man got all kind of stuff. It's been a while since we done lost one. Y'all just keep messing around. You on debt. Everybody here living, you on debt. If you're living, you on debt. It's just a matter of time. Oh, he get babies too now. I want y'all to think he won't get none of these babies. He'll catch them right down the table coming out. You'll be crying and hollering and screaming. You know what he'll look at? This is Yahuwah. That's the only way they're going to understand. He got to take some of y'all out. Then you'll get serious. You'll consider. But what if when you get serious, you consider he already done moved on? What if he already done moved on and he done said, I swear you ain't getting there? Now then you're in trouble. He can't take back no swear. He did the same thing Yahuwah. He said Yahuwah had sworn. He said he will not repent. Say he was a Kohan after the order of Melchizedek. That's it. Nobody gonna change. Once he swear on you, that's it. I swear you ain't getting in. Them people went around there with him 40 years. You know it had to be some prayer. I know prayer, change things, 40 years. He said, I swear they ain't getting in. He said, I'm gonna leave me now that everyone on dial, then I'm gonna take them out. Can you imagine folks thinking, I believe he probably forgave me by now. I've been around for a while now. Been feeling pretty good, about 37 years now been going on. Been a while back then since that time. I was a young man back then when I made them mistakes. I'm smarter and wiser now. But Yahuwah done already done swore, you're not getting in. 30, you imagine let you run for 40 years and he done swore you ain't getting in? And y'all don't play with this man? Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. I can't afford it. I'm played too much in my life. Too late in the evening now, folks. I can't afford that man to tell me, I swear you ain't getting in. I can't afford it. I cannot afford it. Do y'all understand that? 40 years? And the man swear you ain't getting, and let you keep running and going. You right here, you like, I'm with the congregation. I'm still intact to him. But I swear you ain't getting in. There's some people going from here. Y'all hold on. Them people not getting in. Listen, I have allowed to Mr. Yahuwah that they get no forgiveness, that they will not make it in, that Yahuwah will retain their kata, that he'll meet them in judgment and they will be condemned. I allow that for them. They ain't getting in. Some of these folks, y'all hold on to them. I don't allow them, Mr. Yahuwah. They not getting in. Yahuwah be witness, or I don't allow to them with everything. Don't let them in. Don't forgive them all. Don't forgive their kata. Do not let them in. I allow to them for them. They don't make it in. It's a fuck. They ain't gonna make it in. They gonna get a hey, want to talk, want to meet. Andre Brown, I done already pull out. You ain't getting in. Well, everything I got, you not getting in. I allow to the Almighty Yahuwah Elohim that you won't see no salvation. I don't allow get him Amber, Keita, everyone in the group. But none of y'all ain't getting in. I allow y'all to make it in. These people don't cross too many times. Me go jump on deck. These people not getting in. These people have committed heinous crimes against Yahuwah. They shamed it. Y'all are hard these folks are going. Let them burn. People connect to them. It's dangerous. I'm telling you, allowing for these people. Y'all messing gonna go? I'm allowing me Yahuwah. Let you retain your sin. These folks are shamed. They done made mockery. These folks done made a mess. These folks done set and conspired. These folks done stuff all against them. My palau, they don't make it in. I'm good. Let them grow. Let them go. Let them keep going. I want to see you in a mosh pot. I want to see Mr. Yahuwah condemn them to a place they claim that don't exist. Like the boom boom room. It's coming. It's going to be the most happening place when they get back here. Y'all hear me? It's going to be happening. Y'all keep it tell y'all say these people. Y'all better consider yourself. Yep, Jeremy to the same thing I pray. No repentance. Tell Mike, no repentance. I allow none of these folks make it in. Not one of them. Don't let them see no repentance. Y'all can have hope in them. You can get them. They ain't going to make it in. If Mr. Yahuwah don't be right and don't be right, they'll make it in. My palau, they'll never see no salvation. These folks that made market, that made a mess, my honest palau, they don't make it in. White, what's her name? What's the white woman? What's her name? White? Mary White too. Burn, burn, burn. I allow these folks never see no salvation, no repentance. Yahuwah give them no recom. That's my honest palau. Y'all done got to hear the thoughts of my heart now. Man, these folks done made a mess. These folks done made mess out their spot. These folks got to pay for what they done. They done made mess. These folks gonna pay for what they done. Listen, I'm believing Mr. Yahuwah. That's why he got to be right. I'm holding on to it. These folks not gonna make it back in. These folks gonna attack these people they want to. I'm telling you, they're not making it in. That's my honest palau. Y'all going across and make you move these folks. I'm gonna put you right into the barrel with them that you will see no repentance. Now, one thing you got to worry about, two things for sure. If Mr. Yahuwah don't exist and ain't right, you good. You listen, partner up. Listen. I'm a hypocrite, false pretender, homemonger, a child molester, adulterer. If all that be true, what you're saying, then you good. Then you real good. I assure you, you're going to burn. These people going to pay for what they done. Ain't no repentance. They're going to all have to start coming. Oh, what's the other, Gina? Burn. Every one of them. I put them myself. No repentance whatsoever. Don't let them see don't let them get it. Leave them right where they at. They're going to pay for what they done. Every one of them. Unlike Mr. Yahuwah, I won't forget it. That's my honest palau for these people. Y'all get y'all set together now. Don't get yourself on that bandwagon, because you're going to get out there, you're going to be weeping and gnashing the teeth. Save yourselves. Yes, save yourself. I'm telling you, save yourself. I don't waste a whole lot of time. I get Mr. Yahuwah, he know that my honest. If that's not, he strike me down. That's my honest desire. These folks gonna burn. I want these people to suffer what they done. These people done committed heinous crimes against the bar. These folks done call people to fall and stumble. You gotta pay for what you done. They gotta pay for it. Don't feel sorry for them. Feel sorry for yourself. Everybody here, you make your own decision, your own choices. Go keep your mouth shut. If folks done kept their mouth shut and went on, that's the best way to do. Perhaps maybe who will give you repentance. These people spoke only because he let them spoke. And he hardened my heart against them to let them know, do not plow for their tube. He will not let me plow for their tube. They're going to have to pay for what they've done. There's some more. No Lisa, no salvation. That's my honest prayer. No salvation. Now the kids, I want them kids. I plow for them kids. I need all my kids. I always listen. Every one of them kids out there, y'all talking to them, tell them, I'm plowing for them. Oh, Solomon Grundy? No repentance. Oh, look, Brandon Clark? No repentance whatsoever. Let these folk burn. Folks stalk kids, stalk women. I want, listen, no repentance whatsoever. That's my honest prayer for these people. One thing for certain, two things for sure. If I am a whoremonger, adulterer, lying, cheating, stealer, all the stuff they said, you good. And Mr. Yahuwah don't exist. I say you gonna burn. I meant it. Now y'all can plow for. Now let it be this way too. If you plow any way opposite what I plow, let it fall on them. Let it fall on you too. Already not done it because these folk done made fools out of y'all, embarrassed y'all, messed y'all over, done still told out, messed people up. Let them pay for what they've done. Let them pay. That's the only way it's gonna be right. Y'all all right? Oh yeah, Chantel too. She need her too. We want the kid back. Let them burn. These folks done shame good, honest folks in here. Folks in here ain't been up but good, honest to these folks. Put their whole law about to take care of it. These folks, none of these folks ain't setting up try to commit adultery on their wives. None of these folks don't try to commit adultery on their husband and mess them over and screw them over before they fall. Don't pay for what they've done. Let them pay for what they've done. Say here, you heard at the bar and you done played with it. Now you're going to have to pay for it.